Doom, doom. All right. Starting up LFA 199. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's see, we got our main event. Going to be Erick Farias versus Erick Visconde. This was originally supposed to be Sibit Zusubov, 16-3 from this scary ass country, as you know. But he was going on a tear recently. Let's just say that. But we got a great replacement, Erick Visconde. Very, very nice. Coming off a win too. 28 years old. Erick Farias, 35. Interesting. And he's coming in as the favorite, as the replacement, which is even better. Makes it even more interesting. Okay. LFA vet. Lost a guillotine choke recently. I wonder if that's... Yeah, he seems like he's more of the wrestler. He might have just had a bad shot in there. Appreciate everyone coming by, though. Make sure to leave a like once you come in. That way we can get some more folks in here. Also, I already see people picking Roman Kopylov. Got a lot of people with some sense here. People who've seen the pics. Very nice. But we'll see how this new guy coming in is. Definitely looks like he's a grappler. Whereas Erick Farias over here, our boy, also looking like he has his own grappling background with 6 subs, 1 in the first, or 6 in the first round, 2 in the second. Very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe it'll nullify each other and we'll get a Brazilian stand-up affair. That'd be pretty sick, actually. Wouldn't mind that at all. Has the stream started? I'm on Stream East and it's not going. Yeah. Stream started for me on UFC Fight Pass. So Stream East might be like. Oh, let me get my little chat highlight up too. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it'll probably come on for you here soon. Yep, like I'm just right now. I got I think Gilbert Melendez. I think that was his name. I don't know why I'm struggling right now, but yeah, they just popped up on screen and they're introducing everything. But yeah, dude, it's so crazy how they're doing these events. I think this one's in California too. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, Lemoore, California, and like everything's going on at the same time. It's insane. Yeah, no problem, Jagger. All right, I think it'll be Abraham. The Tapology has it all out of order. Main events down here, and it's right all the way down. But then I think these two got added on, so I think it's either this one or this one first. I have no clue. Probably this one. But yep. See, we got everyone picking Roman Kopylov so far. That's what it's looking like. No one has faith in Chris Curtis. That's the one thing I'd be interested for the rest of the night in seeing if anyone comes in and actually picks Chris Curtis, because I'm gonna leave that up for a bit. I wasn't able to get to doing picks for this card because it changed day to day to day to day. It's been insane. It's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, looking like we got a finish. Big picks on finish. KO, TKO. At least a Tapology. Got a lot of guys coming off the amateur scene. Julio Larrave. Let's check it out. 7-3. Is that the amateur record? Yep. Okay. Yep. A lot of submissions. Okay. Okay, we got Erick Visconde. Oh no, they're just going over the main event. Stats. Dang, 66.5-inch reach at 145. That is tiny. That's no reach. My goodness. Erick Visconde coming in with nothing. No wonder he has to grapple. That's crazy. Maybe he usually fights at bantamweight. But we'll see. He's a black belt, so it looks like he's got some pretty decent striking as well. Like he'll come in and duck and counter. A lot like Gilbert Burns, honestly, looking like. It's like the mini version of Gilbert Burns, Erick Visconde looking like. But let's see. If it's not that, it's going to be this. Abraham Del Toro, Jermaine Edwards here. Gonna be a lightweight, featherweight looking bout here. I don't know which weight class they're gonna be coming in at. I have to go back. Hold on one sec. It says it. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, 150, a catch weight. Interesting. But getting 3 losses and then 1 win on the amateur record, then coming here. I'm pretty sure he's training out of AKA though, and that's kind of crazy. But he has a ton of submission losses training out of AKA. My goodness, very interesting. Right when you got Jacoby Smith coming up soon, also fighting out of AKA on the UFC card tomorrow. That's gonna be insane. Where he about ripped a dude's knee out from taking his back behind on the Contender Series. That was insane. My poor dude. He was just like, bro, I just want to get in the UFC. Don't destroy my knee. But it was a sick back take. You do that in the gym, though, and people are like, what the f... You do that in the gym, they would be so pissed at you. It's too funny. But Abraham Del Toro over here, looking like all of his finish. I was looking earlier. A lot of KOs, TKOs, whereas on Jermaine's side, he's also losing by submission a bunch. So we look like we're going to have a stand-up affair, possibly. So that'd be pretty sick, actually. And Jermaine here, coming off recently 2 months. So we got some fresh 150, 145ers. I don't know how much they cut. I wonder if they just walk around with this. Did not see that as I was coming through. 6'3" at 150 pounds? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Neil Magny of lightweight? Hello? Holy moly. Alright, we're gonna have a very interesting card coming here. Damn, they're still like introducing the entire card. I love regional MMA events that just go straight into the first fight and then they talk about what the rest of the card is for a little bit in between to the next one. Just like, let's get to the action. We know why we're here. Unless you got some hardcore LFA fans that are like big followers of certain guys. We got a couple guys here. Man, it's crazy I have your name Saeed Magomedov and you're 7-6. You're one of the few guys with that name and you're like, oh, fighting in the LFA, but man, I'm struggling here. We got a couple undefeated guys in here though. I saw a 3-0, saw a 2-0, 4-1, Brandon Altomare. Rafael de Nascimento 9-3. Okay. Who knows? Let me see. Actually, interested. Rafael do Nascimento. Where are you at? Yeah, -600. Seasoned. Coming off a loss though. So I don't know. This is interesting. If you're live bet, if you can still bet, I don't know if you can still. Some of these cards they close it early, but it looks like they're introducing our first fight. Sheldon Struble versus Edmund Kwan. Okay, gotcha. I'll head to that in a sec, but this is interesting here. 4-1. He's on a 4-5 win streak. That's a lot of momentum. 8-9 opponent, 0-1. That's not. I mean, those aren't great records, but 8-9, 3-3. That's at least a decent amount of experience compared to him. Okay. He's beat some good records, though. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. We're going to go and get to our first one, though. Edward Khan coming up. Alrighty. Get that up real quick. Am I blind? Holy moly. Guys, am I... Oh my god, I am blind. Jesus. Everyone saw that, right? I did not mean to miss that completely. But yeah, Sheldon Struble versus Edmund Kwan coming up. Both guys pretty good. Coming off their amateur bouts on win streaks coming in. Being a 6-21, I mean, that's a lot of fights. I mean, you're supposed to beat this guy, but that's a lot of fights to go against as your first bout. And 3 bouts here. Fighting guys also making their debut. Getting 3 submissions back to back. Shakval Churchaev. Wait, which guy are you talking about? Ooh, yeah, that'll be interesting. That's gonna be later on. That's looking like a 4 fights away, or 3 fights away, excuse me. So he'll be coming 3 fights here soon. Jimmy Achacha, if that's what you're asking. If you're asking me when he's coming on, it's going to be 3 fights from now. Slippery. Sheldon Struble. Dang, Tapology doesn't have Slippery in your nickname there? That's crazy. Alright, we're getting to round 1. That prediction isn't accurate, though, by the way. I am predicting a submission here from Edmund Kwan. 3 in a row. I think was they all arm bars? No, this one just says submission. Probably all arm bars. Very interesting. But we're getting into round 1 here. Edmund Kwan in the blue. Sheldon Struble in the red corner. Here we go. First round. Alright. Struble coming in, trying to look around in the head movement, trying to pump a jab lead hook. Feinting the kick, but Kwan crowds it with a 1-2. 1-2 ducked by Struble. Struble lands a jab there. Inside leg kick landed by Kwan. They're in the southpaw orthodox. Struble rocking the southpaw. Trying to use his head movement, find his way in. Kwan trying to get to that outside angle with the 1-2. Kwan not showing a lot of variety. All right, catches the uppercut as Struble tries to enter into the takedown, then catches a straight when they separate. Kwan tagging him here. Struble lands his jab, lands another one. Tries to crowd him in there in the clinch. Kwan landing his dirty boxing uppercuts and hooks. Struble landing his own harder uppercuts. Kwan didn't like those. Okay, back in the clinch. Kwan and Struble exchanging knees, grip fighting, and Kwan lands a good couple elbows. These guys are swinging pretty hard early on. Exchanging lead hooks. Back, they're just staying in the center of the cage too. No cage work at all. This is great. 1-1-2 landed by Kwan. They clinch up again. Knee down up the middle by Kwan. Struble takes him down. Very interesting. Kwan throwing elbows from bottom. They're in the full guard. All right. Here we go. Oh, these guys are Chechen gangsters, Jimmy. Very interesting. Yeah, they're in the full guard right now. Kwan working the overhook. We got Chechen gangsters on the card. All right. Kwan uses the fence to get his head away from the cage, interesting enough. You would want your head to be closer if you wanted to start standing up, but it might have been just a mistake. Struble's trying to pin an arm down to maybe open up the guard. Still in close guard, though. Struble keeping close chest-to-chest contact and throwing little pot shots from the top. Looks like Struble might have a little bit of a bloody nose from what Kwan's been landing. But if Struble rides out this round, keeps hitting these little pot shots from full guard, he might steal this one from what we're seeing. Okay, Kwan's trying to frame off that forearm. Maybe get a submission going. He's still got an overhook on the other arm that's keeping a grip on the hip. Now he's got double overhooks on Kwan, but he lets it go, trying to do a hip bump sweep. Maybe transitioning into a guillotine, but Struble just flattens him out. Kwan's still trying to use a guillotine grip to maybe get some posture up from this full guard to maybe get out from under. He needs to maybe get feet on the hips, if anything. Start getting close to the fence, because Struble's just starting to get a little more comfortable, making more and more space from the chest to chest and raining out shots, since now he's posturing up a lot more. Kwan trying to do a shoulder crunch. It just slips out. Back to the overhook on an arm, trying to tie up Struble. Struble's getting more confident in the ground and pound. Yep, now he's throwing down hammer fists. Struble thinking about a can opener to make Kwan move a bit. Very nice. Kwan opening the guard a little bit, but then closing it back up, trying to get a shoulder crunch. Thinking about transition into an armbar, but Struble's doing a lot of good things to keep defended. Again, Kwan not trying to get his head to the fence. That's the thing. He's not going to be able to get up from here. He's just trying to shrimp out, but he's not getting a foot on the hip, because Struble's just flattening him out over and over every time he opens his guard and shrimps. Got to make space with your arms first, then get your feet involved. Struble keeps flattening him out. Kwan's still trying to work a shoulder crunch. If he can get like a butterfly hook or something and maybe attempts a sweep here. It looks like he's trying to get that in, but let's go with the shoulder crunch. Got one foot on the hip as Struble tripods. Okay, Kwan trying to isolate one of the arms still. Got 1 foot on the hip still. Open guard. 2 feet on hips now. Throwing elbows from bottom is Kwan. Okay, good hammer fist from bottom. Now push off with your hips and get up. Oh, up kicks from Kwan on the bottom. 50 seconds left. He could stand up right now, but Struble's trying to pass from open guard. All right, they're in half guard now. Struble pretty much just enters guard with no resistance from Kwan, really. He just flattened him out in half guard now, trying to use a lockdown. Kwan trying to get to a hip, though. Struble has the far side underhook, though. It's going to be really hard for Kwan to start building a base with Struble just flattening him out over and over with that other side. And he's throwing shots with that free arm. Completely got the lockdown on the bottom leg of Kwan, putting a lot of weight on it, flattening him out over and over. Kwan doing a good job trying to make space, using a ton of energy. But now Struble said, nah, here's a crossface. You're not getting out of this. I'm going to ride out this round with all this control time and steal it easily. Kwan already looking like he is hating life right now from bottom. Do not want to be him right now. He's a slight favorite coming in. We'll see how the 3 rounds pan out. But from what I was seeing just now, I don't know. Kwan was looking very tired by the end of that, using a lot of energy trying to get up. I think Struble might continue this pace, but we'll see what the stand-up's looking like when they come back up, because Kwan was honestly landing on the chin a ton. Struble had some good answers back with some of his own dirty boxing uppercuts at a time here and there, and a couple knees, but whenever they were at distance and when they were in the clinch, Kwan was definitely getting the better of that. But I think all that control time and those shots from the top of not a lot of hammer fists, but there were some good moments there. Struble definitely, I think, won that round. Oh, he just looked at Kwan from across the octagon, pointed at himself, said, I want this more than you. That's crazy. Disrespectful. Oh, man. Yeah, they're both undefeated. He's letting them know, I want this more than you. And Kwan locked in. Not going to lie, Kwan locked in when he said that. All right, they're in the middle. Oh, sorry, it's round 2. 1-2 lands immediately by Kwan. Okay, back to the center. Struble trying to find his distance. Kwan stalking. Struble maybe trying to pull him into something. Ooh, Struble lands into a Kwan jab beautifully right on the nose. Keep hitting him in that nose. Try to mix up the targets either to the leg or body. Struble gets a stomp countered badly as Kwan sidesteps and lands a couple hooks. All right. Okay. Struble tries to step in with a 1-2, steps back out, and then level changes to the double leg, but Kwan sprawls hard on it. Now they're over under against the fence. Kwan circles out, lands a couple shots, then backs away, back to the center. Kwan does not want anything to do with that fence, he said. He said, I'm here to stand in the middle and bang. He said jab, head kick, sidesteps Struble's front kick, and then lands a good straight. Struble definitely looking like he's a lot slower and not as efficient on the feet, whereas Kwan really wants to keep this standing. Struble misses another front kick to the head. But when it goes to the ground, it seems like all that energy changes. Okay, Struble trying to go for a snatch single, but Kwan easily sees it coming. Struble doesn't have any pop on his takedowns now. Dang, it really looks like Struble maybe getting tired. Kwan trying to get the outside trip, but Struble's got good counters in this position. He keeps it away. 1-2 right on the chin by Kwan. Easily avoids Struble's hooks. Bouncing around, trying to keep those legs fresh. Then lands a good counter with the cross. What's up, Tejas? My boy Tejas. Struble shoots another shot, gets sprawled on by Kwan. Kwan just making him pay for it. Got him pushed up against the fence over and under. Breaking away and landing a rear hook. My boy Tejas. Good to see you again, my dude. Welcome back. Trying to get in some LFA with me, I see. Let me know what bets. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, you bet. I don't know if you got any bets tonight. Ooh, good head kick backing up by Kwan as Struble tries to come in with the blitz. Very nice. Kwan just taking away. Now he's landing good hooks to the body. Now he's trying to mix up all the shots. He's feeling like he's in that flow state now because Struble can't land a takedown. But he's keeping his chin up in the air. Struble lands a good straight. Struble gets one moment of good action and he's just starts swarming him with hooks. Now he's on the takedown on Kwan. Any sort of weakness Struble sees in Kwan, he immediately jumps on it, and he gets him down with that single leg transitioning to the double. Kwan doing a great job pushing his legs out. Now he's just got to limp leg his leg out. Now he's out. Struble keeping a hold of the leg, though, and he runs the pipe. That's amazing. All right, Struble gets Kwan down again, but Kwan definitely winning this round, I think, on damage so far. Lands a nice elbow while still defending this takedown and stands back up. Another beautiful elbow by Kwan as he's trying to get up on top on Turtle. Now he's hitting him with shots to the side of the head of Struble. Hammer fists and elbows down onto the side of the head of Struble in this like reverse crucifix position on bottom. Now they transition back to Turtle crucifix with Kwan on top, landing more shots. Man, beautiful hammer fist. He's making Struble pay for all of that, making him pay for what he said at the beginning of the round too. Ooh, more shots landed from this crucifix position in Turtle, keeping Struble's close arm trapped because Struble did not want to let go of the single. Struble Granby rolls and gives up bottom position and gets into almost like a, yeah, he's side control. He put himself in crucifix, honestly. That's all he did with that Granby. Now he's just going back to the Turtle position as Kwan just nails him with tons of elbows and shots to the side of the head. Kwan has done a great job avoiding the back of the head. I just wanted to mention that. Now it looks like he's transitioned. Oh, yep, Struble giving up the back position completely to Kwan now, turning to his side. Kwan now in full mount. Struble on his side, trying to build a base back up. Oh my goodness. Kwan absolutely took over after a abysmal round one, now landing elbows from full mount. Struble trying to build a base and skill. He's now turning down to his knees. Kwan's just staying in with both hooks in on the back. Struble trying to get back to his back now, just trying to keep moving so that the ref doesn't stop it, but his eyes are closed. He's just taking shots, turning back and forth from full mount to back mount. Rep stepping in. He stops it with 27 seconds left. Kwan absolutely said, if I just keep throwing over and over and over without stopping, the ref will stop it. That was amazing. Amazing comeback by Kwan after that first round, where it looked kind of bleak, honestly. It looked like Kwan was breathing pretty heavy. That's insane after Sheldon, going from round 1 to 2, looked at Kwan from across the octagon and said, I want this more than you, and then proceeded to not want it more than him. Oh, man. Oh, that was rough to watch, man. But great fight. That was a great first fight. Was that at lightweight? Oh, it was a lightweight. Beautiful. Great fight. Whew. Whew. Very nice, very nice. Hey, y'all, don't forget to leave a like. I appreciate y'all coming through so we get more people in here. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kwan. There was one moment in that full mount position where he had one, like the 3/4 mount where you have him turned over to their side. He thought about like, man, I could get the 4th armbar in a row. I could keep making people think that all I do is get arm bars, when in reality I can drop you. Yonsi, you can either find somewhere on the internet, I don't know, or you can go to UFC Fight Pass to watch this. But I appreciate you coming through. But there was a moment he did think about going to S mount and then getting an armbar. I saw it in his movement. He did it for a second, but you can see how mature he is. He was like, no, I'm gonna finish this fight in a different way that I've trained to get that experience and get that. But it's so crazy. My goodness. That was great. And they're taking a while to get to the result here. I wonder if our boy's okay. Clearing all their noses out of the blood. Fair enough. Man, so what did Tapology say? Tapology thought it was submission. That's what happens. He saw all these people doing submissions, or he saw that he had gotten 3 submissions in a row, and he's like telling his buddies, don't bet the submission, bro. Bet the KO. I'm not going to go for it. That would be so funny. Telling his boys. Telling him to give him a cut. It's like, I'm not going to do it this time. That'd be so sick. We are going onwards, I think, to Larry Gonzalez. Big boy over here, Larry Gonzalez. Looking like he's from Hawaii, I think. What is that? What is that necklace? Versus Billy Ray Valdez. Look at this haircut. Near even odds. We got a heavyweight matchup coming up, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness. I love it. No, he's okay. Oh, wait. No. Of course, Gonzalez. I'm so silly. Not from Hawaii, doy. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay. 3-1. KO. Doctor stoppage. Okay, so that doesn't count, right? Submission. KO. Okay. He's got a mix of finishes here. Okay. And this said individual punch. So this was standing. This is what I'm at least interpreting here. Okay. Lost to KO. Decision off of people early in the career. Mike Morales, 7-10, 6-5. Okay. Decent wins, though. Oh. Oh. Is that what we're doing here? Valdez? Let's check the record. My man looking like... Oh, my goodness. Could you imagine getting caught in an alleyway and this dude's at the far end of it? I would be absolutely terrified. Are you kidding me? That it looks like a sight. Like he's about to make your skin into a lamp. That's insane. Oh, what? And his last one was at LFA with this too, in the first round. He's got some boxing experience. Got a boxing win. Okay. And this is the amateur career. Okay. It's not too bad going on the going into the pro career so far for Billy. Whereas Larry Gonzales on our other side. What was that rank? 54 in North America? Okay. Probably not a lot of heavyweights though, is there? Draw in boxing. Damn. That's crazy. Draw in boxing. KO, TKO, decision. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let me see the results of this Roman Kopylov. Yeah, it's 100%. How many people voted in this too? 10 votes. 10 people, every one of them picked Roman Kopylov. No faith in Chris Garbs. I don't have faith in him either. Don't get me wrong. I picked Kopylov too, but that's a little suspicious for me. Damn, all 10 going to Kopylov. Really? Interesting. Even when it's a small pool of people, assuming a lot of you people may have, I don't know who all watched the prediction video, but 10. Okay. All right. Let me see. What do we got for our next one? Well, I think C-Rod and that Austin Bashy kid. If you saw, I gotta write who wins first. But yeah, if you saw C-Rod and Austin Bashy, if you saw his Austin Bashy's Contender Series debut, can't imagine C-Rod at 145. He's picking a guy that could theoretically one day be a bantamweight, theoretically, but this guy wants to get big and stay at 145, and he's looking strong. Bashy is looking crazy, in my opinion, but C-Rod loves to spoil prospects, so I'm going to put this up. I'm going to see what the people say about this one. C-Rod versus Bashy. Looks like we got our our second fight coming up. Billy Ray Valdez coming out first. Oh, he cut the hair. Come on now. You got to keep that hair. That's crazy. You can't cut that hair. Sorry about that. Pop open a beverage. 3-1 record fighting out of Albuquerque. That's one of them big old boys. That's one of them corn-fed boys. 6'1". Big chest of a barrel. Oh my gosh. Man, heavyweight regional MMA is so crazy. Fighting a pretty tall opponent in his last bout, landing hard hooks when he's ducking, big overhands. Liking to clinch up, dirty box. My boy Valdez swangs and eats shots too. He was eating some shots too. Oh, okay, yeah. This is the doctor's stoppage. He was pretty upset. That was his last LFA fight, yeah. Oof. And he looks like he was doing pretty well, but just took one cut. I wonder if that was a head... How did he get that, though? It didn't show the shot that landed, did it? Don't have the commentary, so I can't really hear it. But let me update that prediction real quick. My boy Valdez. Oh, yeah. Gonna be getting into round one soon. They got Valdez in the ring. Dude, he has a giant... What is that? What is that a giant... Oh, man, he's got Jesus, like, in the middle, surrounded by what looks like skeletons? What is that? He's got a crazy giant portrait piece with Jesus in the middle. That is just covering his entire pecs. It's insane. very clear portrait, but he's bouncing around the fat jiggle. No offense. My boy Larry Gonzales Jr. coming out next. Big boys. He looks like he's... Billy Ray Valdez does not look 6'1" compared to this guy walking out being 6'2". It's kind of... interesting. Valdez looking like he has a really good base, though. Big, big legs. Alright. 3 knockouts out of 5 wins. 1 submission is Larry Gonzales Jr. Here we go. It's going to be a good one. He's looking like he's coming in decent shape, too. Good lead hook. Look, definitely leaving his hand up, not tucking the chin. He looks a little bit like a it's not Joel Lopez. I can't remember what the last guy's name or the first name of the guy fighting tomorrow. That's Lopez at the UFC card. He's got a similar stance to him. Fights out of the orthodox. I thought I saw him switching at some point. Lands a spinning elbow, too. Alright, he's got a little bit of variety. He's got a very narrow stance, though. Keeps his front foot light, but dips really hard, so his weight looks like he can get caught on it. But if he's going to stand pretty tall like that, and Larry Gonzales is ducking, or excuse me, Valdez is ducking and throwing big shots, I could definitely see Gonzales getting his chin caught here. I see why a lot of people are leaning that way. Oh, we got some people picking C-Rod. I'm seeing the percentages up there. Okay, we got some C-Rod fans up in here, I guess. You guys like watching prospects die, I guess. That's crazy, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. C-Rod's not a bad pick. He's got really, really good fundamentals, in my opinion, and that's always a dangerous thing when you're an underdog. I'm sorry, keep that so close to the mic. I think that's what it is in C-Rod being an underdog here. Not here, but tomorrow. That's dangerous. But we're making the announcements for our guys coming up here. Our big boys. Big boys. Yeah, no, it is Jesus, like with a bunch of skeletons surrounding him. Billy Valdez has an insane chest tattoo, like with the thorns, like the crown of thorns going around his neck too. This dude is like scary looking. Like I was saying earlier, you don't want to get caught in a fucking alleyway with this guy standing at the end of it. He's putting your shit on a lamp. All right, Larry Gonzales Jr. Larry Oso Gonzales. Three KOs and 1 submission out of 5 wins. I don't know, man. Even with that high finishing rate on the other side as well, you got to put that into consideration. All of Valdez's wins have been some finishes as well. So 8 wins between them, only 1 of them isn't a finish. Yeah, we're gonna see probably first round, second round. Referees bring them to the center. No, yeah. All right, Valdez is 6'1", but he's just like got a different posture to him. He like is built naturally with big ass traps and his chin tucked. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, no, he's only 1 inch shorter for sure. 6'2" or 6'1". We're gonna get into our first round here soon. Valdez taking a deep breath before we start. Round 1 begins. They're meeting in the center. Southpaw orthodox. Valdez in the southpaw. Getting that inside kick early is Valdez. Nice. Then gets the outside kick. Misses a hook. Gonzalez feinting that rear hand. 1-2 to the body by Valdez. Investing early on the taller opponent. Good call. Alright. Valdez circling around the outside. Front kick to the body. Gets parried by Valdez. But then Gonzalez lands an outside leg kick. Gonzalez taking his time, blocks that overhand from Valdez. Pretty fast from Valdez, but it was pretty easily blocked. Gonzalez being very calm, feinting the inside leg kick, feinting the front kick. Just seeing what Gonzalez is doing, Valdez is doing and shaking it out. Yeah, Gonzalez trying to give a lot of feints to Valdez. Valdez giving an outside leg kick, then a shot to the body misses. Gonzalez switches stances now, southpaw. Now he's starting to pursue a little bit more. Lands the outside leg kick on Valdez, and then gets back to his Orthodox, then back to southpaw when he throws the front kick. Valdez is still landing a lot of shots to the body. He landed a 1-2 earlier and then a 1. Gonzalez just throwing a lot of feints. Now he gets a good front kick to the body right when he catches Valdez, not respecting the feints. Valdez has to back him up a little bit and lands a few shots, but Valdez is breathing a little hard already. That front kick was really well timed by Gonzalez. I think he's got Valdez thinking a bit. Outside leg kick landed by Gonzalez. Blocks a hook from Valdez. I think Valdez got to make this a little ugly, or else Gonzalez is going to, maybe take over with these body shots. Good straight lands by Valdez, though. Gonzalez feinting that. Churchaev will be coming up in 2 fights, my man. We'll be getting to him soon. Ooh, good straight lands by Valdez as he tries to paw the front hand away by Gonzalez. Then 2 front kicks back-to-back lands by Gonzalez. 1-2 to the body by Valdez. He's trying to keep up with these body shots. Straight to the body, then lead hook, rear hook by Valdez lands on Gonzalez. 1-2 to the body, backs up Gonzalez to the fence, then lands down, body and then the head by Valdez. Okay. Valdez is starting to put together all these setups to the body now that he's planted in the mind of Gonzalez and got him backing up. Valdez has built a good game plan on him so far. But good jab by Gonzalez. Backs him up with the front kick as well. Jab to the body by Valdez. Barely misses that overhand on Gonzalez. Alright. Valdez trying to move to the outside angle, but gets caught with the outside leg kick by Gonzalez. He's starting to limp on that leg a little bit. Lands an inside leg kick, does Valdez. Another inside leg kick, but Gonzalez makes him pay for it on the jab. Valdez having a circle. Getting backed up into the fence a bit. Gonzalez feinted to the body with the straight. Then lands a head kick that Valdez barely blocks. He almost walked into it. 1-2 lands by Gonzalez, but Valdez answers with a lead hook. Outside leg kick by Gonzalez. 1-2 to the body and then backs away of Valdez's lead hook. Very nice. 1-2 to the body by Valdez, but Gonzalez makes him pay. Ooh, 1-2 lead hook by Valdez. Starting to the body with that, too. Another 1-2 to the body by Valdez. Gonzalez just eating these. He's like he's just absorbing them into his gut. It's not affecting him at all. It's kind of crazy. We'll see by come round 3. Another straight to the body by Valdez. Straight to the body, then lead hook by Valdez. Tries to switch stance into the other lead hook. Misses. Head kick misses by Gonzalez. Barely. Whew. Gonzalez trying to take his head off. Good straight landed by Gonzalez. 2 hooks to the body and then a rear hook up top by Valdez. Now he's starting to go in with more hooks, changing the angles of the shots. Lands a couple up top, and Gonzalez circles away from the fence. 30 seconds left. Front kick to the body by Gonzalez. Lead hook cross landed by Valdez. Okay. Gonzalez trying to clinch, but Valdez meeting him with a hook as he tries to close distance, and then lands a couple more. Oof. Gonzalez might have lost this round because of Valdez landing all these shots at the end. Landing straights as Gonzalez tries to frame off him. Straight and a couple hooks landed by Valdez. Ooh, big overhand lands by Valdez at the end of the round. Valdez definitely won that round. Valdez round 1. Valdez round 1. Okay. My goodness. Yeah, all those shots that built up, the body shots by Valdez. Gonzalez was trying to stick to his as well, but that 1-2 to the body, it doesn't take a lot of effort to land that versus like the front kicks. I mean, Valdez is landing them at will and landing the hooks as well, then coming up top, and Gonzalez is not doing anything to block those. He doesn't care at all. He's not really countering the 1-2 to the body at all. He's letting them all land, which is not good. I mean, even though they pitter-patter in the beginning, they're going to hurt as you go 3 rounds, especially when you start getting tired. He catches you breathing at either the top or bottom. It's going to hurt. All right. Ref calls him back out. Get out of here, coaches. Time to get these big boys back to smacking each other and not shooting takedowns, baby. Oh my god, did C-Rod take the lead in the votes? People are really hoping for a C-Rod upset, huh? They're thinking another one is coming. That's crazy. Round 2, let's go. Oh my gosh, you people. You people hate joy. Alright, Gonzalez trying to close distance early. Valdez circling back to the center. Checks that kick from Gonzalez and lands a 1-2. To the body. Sorry, he's done so many 1-2s to the body. There's not really been a lot of 1-2s to the head. Hooks to the head. Ooh, Gonzalez lands a front kick, but then Valdez gets out of the way of their follow-up shot and lands a hook. Ooh, Valdez again coming in with a flurry of hooks to the body and head. 1, 2, 3 to the body, and then a rear hook up top by Valdez. He is extending the combination to the body and then shortening them up and just changing just the amounts up and down. Gonzalez doesn't know which one's coming. Overhand lead hook by Valdez. Now they've got Gonzalez back up against the fence, landing elbows and hooks. Gonzalez not trying to circle off the fence now, maybe getting a little tired. They're clinched up. Valdez is using this posture that he's just built with to get under Gonzalez, and his head is directly under the chin. It looks like he's way shorter, but he's just able to tuck his head perfectly and not get caught with anything. Framing off Gonzalez's face with elbows and hooks. Gonzalez finally gets off the fence. Valdez almost lets him off, kind of, which was kind of silly. He had him in a great spot there. Honestly, Gonzalez was suffering there for a second. Next is Mercedes. Let me see. Valdez coming in with the jab. The next fight would be Abdulgaziev versus Theo Haig. My boy 777 is really excited for that. Alright, Gonzalez trying to close distance now. Front kick. Valdez lands the overhand. Translation, my friend, this is YouTube. You cannot just Russian translate. I'm sorry. There's no translation here. You can't translate. Gonzalez landing good kicks to the legs and the body, but Valdez lands a 1-2 down the middle. That's perfect timing. Just a perfect straight down the middle by Valdez now. Mixing up the shots again, not going around with hooks. Now he's switching to the hooks. All right, good. He's making sure to go from straight to hook, straight to hook. Ooh, very nice. Rear hook landed by Valdez. Double under by Valdez against the fence, keeping Gonzalez there, just making him suffer. Head under his chin. Landing hooks as they break over-under over and over. Through every over-under transition, Valdez is just hitting him with a shot. It's beautiful, honestly. Now grabbing the forearms and landing more shots. They break for a second. Back to the clinch. Gonzalez just framing off the face. Now hitting good hooks to the body. Valdez just staying good in that pocket. Felt that tie clinch from Gonzalez and decided that was the perfect time to back out. Very nice, very nice. 2 minutes left in the round. Okay. Outside leg kick by Gonzalez. He looking really tired. Tries to land the spinning elbow, but Valdez perfectly ducks under. They're in the clinch now in the middle of the cage. Valdez breaks it. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Landed by Valdez. Misses the 4. Valdez misses the cross. Gonzalez has started back out of these shots and circle away from Gonzalez. Valdez used a ton of energy trying to get Gonzalez out of there. Gonzalez still having a good bit of movement. Trying to throw that front kick to the body. Then a head kick. Gets blocked by Valdez, but it's going to hurt later on in the fight. Big overhead misses by Valdez. Now Gonzalez trying to come in with a shot. Misses the uppercut barely, and Valdez responds back with the lead hook straight. Very nice. 1 to the body by Valdez. Straight to the body by Valdez, then a lead hook. Man, now Gonzalez having to back up a bit. Valdez going to the body and head and getting Gonzalez against the fence. Now Valdez going for the takedown, but immediately abandoning it, coming back up. He does not have the energy for that. Thank God he realized that. Just holding the underhook against the cage is Valdez. Not landing at the any shots at the moment. Gonzalez keeping him honest here. Knee to the body by Gonzalez. They break for a second. Valdez lands that elbow, rear hook. Back to the center of the cage. 1, 2 to the body, then a lead hook up top by Valdez. Again, repeats the combo to Gonzalez and gets him pushed up against the fence. Yeah, Valdez just keeps swarming Gonzalez. He has an endless gas tank, it seems, Valdez. But Gonzalez still has a decent bit of technique over him, but just isn't trying to throw any counters to this body head that he keeps throwing. They're broken up back in the center. trying to exchange at the end. Gonzalez tries to go in with a flurry of 1-2s. Gets countered by the lead hook of Valdez. Big overhand lead hook by Valdez. Ref breaks him up as they land at the end. All right, going into round 3. Man, we might actually be going to a decision here. Cannot believe it. All these guys' wins so far, except for one of Gonzalez's, has been by finish. Very interesting. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, just not a lot of stuff landing clean for either guy. Gonzalez doing a good job like keeping frames up to making sure that there's partial blocks on the shots and rolling a decent bit with them. A couple good rolls by Gonzalez. Man, Valdez did turn the chin a few times actually. That's crazy. My goodness. Absolutely crazy. Both dudes are landing clean. A lot of times. But showing respect at the end of the round is both guys. Alright, we're going to head into round 3 here soon. Man, 306 total shots thrown so far. That's insane. My goodness. Alright, here we go. Third round. Both guys touch gloves and we're off. Ooh, Valdez gets slipped on his straight, and then Gonzalez comes in with a good combination, then leaves leg kick at the end. Front kick to the body by Gonzalez. He has a decent bit of energy going in his third round. Lands an outside leg kick. Body kick by Gonzalez. Another body kick by Gonzalez. Then a front kick to the body. Outside leg kick by Gonzalez. Trying to use all of those shots he's built up over the fight. Maybe get some banking out of it. Ooh, good overhand landed by Gonzalez. Tries to land the spinning back kick, but misses. Overhand misses by Valdez. Then Gonzalez counters. Okay. Gonzalez is seeing it coming. Outside leg kick by Gonzalez. Excuse that. Okay. Lead uppercut misses by Valdez. Gonzalez starting to back Valdez up to the fence a bit, but Valdez trying to keep him back with an overhand. That misses. Front kick to the body by Gonzalez. Trying to step in with the feints, but Valdez getting back to that body head. Straight to the body, then lead overhook misses. Jab to the body by Valdez. Then eats a front kick to the body. Still just trying to throw those straights to the body is Valdez. Not really doing much to Gonzalez. Big lead hook lands by Valdez as he leaps in. Gonzalez pushing him back with the front kick. Okay. Coming in with the jab is Valdez. When he mixes up and actually tries to throw different shots in between and keeps up the volume, Valdez does pretty well. He gets Valdez with a 1-2 as he's backing up, then a straight as he's starting to move forward. Gonzalez perfectly lands that front kick to the gut. Another front kick to the gut by Gonzalez. Now Valdez starting to not like those. Moving a little bit slower after those two. Very good. And those were as Valdez was coming in. Head kick almost lands by Gonzalez. Okay. Another front kick lands by Gonzalez. Okay. 1-2 lands by Valdez. Trying to stay in this. Straight by Valdez. Okay. Oof. Gonzalez circles away and misses that overhand by Valdez. Another front kick by Gonzalez. Trying to build his up. 2.5 minutes left. Still anyone could get a finish here. Just the right shot lands. Hook to the body by Gonzalez. Okay, straight by Valdez. Gonzalez misses the head kick offering. Keeping his rear hand up, though, Gonzalez is making sure none of these straights or overhands by Valdez actually hurt. And Gonzalez comes in with a flurry, tries to clinch, comes to the double leg, then gets the double unders against the fence. Good head control on Valdez. Valdez trying to dig an underhook and turn off the fence, maybe. Gonzalez getting some knees to the body. Landed a couple pot shots. Okay. Gonzalez keeping this cage control with the underhook against the fence with 1.5 minutes. I don't know if Gonzalez necessarily won round 2, though. That's the thing. Might be making a mistake here. Because he gets turned off the fence, and now Valdez has got Gonzalez's back against the fence. Okay. They break, and Valdez tries to land off it, but misses. Front kick to the body perfectly as Valdez ducks. Big overhand misses by Valdez, and then Gonzalez answers back with an uppercut. They're in the clinch in the middle. Valdez landing his dirty boxing. Gonzalez getting a little elbow. Oh my gosh. You guys are going off. So many Russian people in here. That is amazing. Insane. Alright. Yeah, both men are just absolutely exhausted. Still throwing, though. So many strikes have been thrown in this. A lot of volume. Valdez trying to clinch up, do that dirty box, and get an uppercut under. Gonzalez answers with a straight, and then lead uppercut by Gonzalez. Wobbles Valdez a bit. Gonzalez trying to see him a finish maybe at the end. Lead hook uppercut by Gonzalez. Valdez still throwing, though. Gonzalez hit him with a straight, trying to step in. Valdez gets behind him off the angle, though. Okay. Lead head kick lands by Gonzalez, then a 1-2, but Valdez answers back with his own 1-2. Both men are exchanging hooks in the middle, and that's the end of the fight. Okay. Both men absolutely went to war. These dudes have insane chins. Insane chins. They were landing crazy on each other, especially to the body. Oh my gosh. Tons of shots to the body. These guys are like both 30 and 29 years old, too. Like, these are guys that are supposedly in their prime. But insane they didn't knock each other out. It's crazy. My goodness. I think Billy Ray won, though. It's probably Billy Ray. Oh my gosh. It is like 50-50 for C-Rod Austin Bashi. Can I believe this? Alright. Who we got next after this? Oh, our boy Uriah Faber coming up to the booth to greet Gilbert Melendez. Uriah Faber just is everywhere, dog. I wonder if this man ever sees his family, honestly. Alright. We're here for what most of you are here for right now. Saeed Magomed Abdulgaziev versus Theo Haig. Ooh, boys. What's been happening recently, though? Magomedov. Okay. Our boy here is on a 5-fight win streak, though. My mans. All my Russian fellow people in here. It's looking a little suspect for your boy right now. Oof. I'm just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. This is just what the internet is saying. It's just what the internet is saying. Just letting you know. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. We're going to get the results here of our fight. .584 strikes thrown. Is that what I heard? My lord. Oh, it's his debut? Oh, so this is amateur? Is that what you're telling? Oop, wrong one. So that was his amateur career? Is that what you're... No, this is pro MMA record. Yeah, this is his pro MMA record. It's not his debut. I mean, is it his LFA debut? No, it's not even... Wait, yeah. Okay, it's his LFA debut. Yeah. But it's not his pro debut. Alrighty. I don't have that for you, Letrix. I'm sorry. No link here. Maybe one of these guys can talk to you, but there's just a little bit left. Let's give it gas. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Okay. Debut in LFA. I see what you're meaning. Might be, my man. Okay. Our boy Valdez got the dub. Thank God. That was the right choice. All right. I'm going to do this poll next because it's looking like it's going to stay 50-50 on C-Rod Bashy, which is very interesting to me. Very interesting. A lot of people got C-Rod, which I understand though. He's ruined a lot of welcoming parties here in the past. So I'm gonna put the poll out. I'm gonna get the feelers because we got a lot of Saeed fans here. So we're gonna see. Saeed Abdulgaziev versus Theo Haig. Okay. Translation, please. I don't have translation. I'm sorry, my friend. There is no translation. Okay. My goodness. They're just showing a woman getting murdered right now. The head kick of the century, like looking like the doctor who made her UFC debut, who absolutely flatlined her, but jab right into the head kick from southpaw. My goodness. That woman died. That woman literally looked like she died. My goodness. So far we got 100% pick rate for our boy Saeed Abdulgaziev. Oh man, y'all are... Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I'd be very interested to see this. Oh, he's from Dagestan. I see now, my friends. I am sorry. I didn't realize I was talking to the Dagestanis. My bad. Alright, well, we'll see. He's a huge... Oh, my lord, people. This is insane. What are the records of the guy, Theo, here? From the USA. 6'2", 185. 28 years old. This guy's looking to make a run, guys. He's looking pretty decent here so far. A lot of guys, and he's a grappler. Come on. Come on. He's a grappler, people. He's a grappler. You gotta think about this. That's gonna be rough. That's all I gotta say. Alright. See, what wins do we got for our boy? Dang, Alex, that's... So, am I missing something here? Like, what is Saeed like secretly just going through and losing only to like the craziest guys out there? Am I missing something here? Let me know, my boy Alex, because this is crazy. Like 7-7. Let me see. Unless this was in like a sport, I'm not. Okay, no. Like he lost to ground and pound. Like that's not great because, alright, looks like our boy Theo is very, very, very experienced. I'm just saying. But we'll see. We'll see. Looks like, did he face him twice? Is this the same guy twice? Let me see. 4-3. No, it isn't the same guy. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Funny. But when Chauvel went to... that will be... my boy Alex. That will be... Chauvel. I don't... oh, here he is. Okay. That's going to be after Abdulgaziev. Abdulgaziev is coming up next, Alex. And then he's come... And then, Shockball is coming up after that. Alrighty. Hey, man. But I'm rooting for your boy. I'm rooting for your boy. Okay? So let me see. What do we got? So we're just showing... I guess we're just doing the main card. So we got that. Then we got Encore, Shockball, Rafael Nascimento, and Brandon Altomare, Josh Hokit, and John Lopez, Ari Fassier, and Erick Visconde. Very nice, very nice. Man, we really got 100% picks still on Saeed. What is... am I really missing something? Is it just all Russian people in here that are picking Saeed? I guess that's insane. Y'all can't... I mean, this is a terrible matchup for him, from what it seems. Let me go back to the page and see what he's won by. Let me try to really study and look at what I'm seeing here. Okay, okay. That is insane. You people are killing me. I cannot believe 100% of you are picking Saeed. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. Okay, so he's been okay. He has a couple guillotine chokes. That's good to see. So he can catch Theo coming in on a bad shot. There's that chance. There's that chance. I will give you that. And it looks like he has decent stand-up. Okay, he's done a little bit of bare knuckle boxing, so we know he's a bit of a dog too. Okay, I'm not gonna completely count your man out. I'm not gonna completely count your man out. Okay, but that is nuts. I I hope your boy comes through, because that would be the craziest thing to see. That would be nuts. And you know what? You know what? You know who I'm going to put in the prediction for y'all? We're putting in Saeed. We're going to pick Saeed. We're going to pick Saeed by guillotine. I'm even going to put it in. I'm going to even put the, here. I'll even put the prediction of how it'll finish. Guillotine. Boom. We're going Saeed by guillotine. Let's go. Saeed by guillotine, baby. All you Dagestanis in here coming to see the, all you Dagestanis and probably Russians coming in to watch your boys Abdulgaziev and then Shockville Churchaev. Churchaev? I'm going to guess that's Churchaev. So they're the big underdogs in both of the five. Oh, no, okay. Just a slight underdog. Excuse me. He's coming off a loss. Coming off a decision loss. Okay, to a 6-8. Damn, 6-8. That's a rough one. But our boy here is on a 3-fight finish streak. That's going to be rough. That's going to be rough for Shockball. But we're going to get into our next bout here. They're announcing our boy Saeed and Theo Haig up next. Theo walking out first. Let's examine a bit of Theo real quick. Fighting out of San Jose, California, 6'2", 75.5", 185er. Looking like he is pretty serious about this too, with the 5-0 record. What a coach or gym not available. Coming out with a mullet, guys. Your boy's got a mullet. You're in trouble. I'm just saying, it's a rough one. It's a rough one for y'all. But we'll see. Okay. LFA vet and beat a 4-0 opponent. Guys, and then huge record here. A lot of experience there. Beat a 1-0, beat a 2-2. So early on facing guys near at his experience level. But beating a 4-0 opponent at this point in time in the LFA. It's pretty good. And he's got a consistency here. Got his own guillotines as well at Bellator. This is a Bellator vet too, and it looks like he's very, very scrappy on the feet. Yeah, this guy looks violent. They're showing a lot of good highlights here. He chases and scrambles. Good front headlocks. Good knees. Our boy here looks like he's nasty. Oh, yeah. And he got a one-handed rear naked choke. One-armed rear naked choke in his last fight, it looks like. That's insane. That was against the 4-0 opponent, I think, as well. Ooh, that boy Theo, this guy's scary. Could see this dude in the UFC after this one, or a contender series at 28 years old. They're gonna want to get this guy in soon. I mean, that's some pretty nasty skills. One-armed rear naked choke. If he gets another big finish like that here, something impressive, I could see something happening. Oh, okay, he fights out of AKA. Guys, this guy's coming out of AKA. All right, so we got one person I think is picked Theo now. We got one guy in here who's got Theo. Whoever you are, make yourself known, because I need someone. Because I did it for the fans here. I got the Saeed guillotine pick just for the fans. But I think we know what's going to happen, but it's going to look really cool if I get it though, right? Am I right? Come on now. All right, Saeed walking out. Saeed yelling, screaming, looking hype coming out. Saeed, he's going out there. He's ready to get after it. Very nice, very nice. All right. I was showing 7 and 6 here. That's weird. 3 KOs, 3 submissions. High finish rate, though, for Saeed. It's pretty good. Oh, now he's training in Sacramento. Okay. Here we go. I'll take Theo as well. All right, Michael Green. Thank you. Michael Green. I hope you know. It was mainly a meme pick, okay? It's mainly a meme pick. But we got a lot of fans here with Saeed. Got a lot of Dagestani, maybe Russian, who want to see our boy here win. But you gotta, you know. Oh, it's UFC Fight Pass. I'm streaming on UFC Fight Pass. Sorry, bud. Yeah, no, I can't give you a link. I don't have one. Pay for UFC Fight Pass, my dude. I don't even know how you guys get it in Russia, honestly. I don't even know if you can get LFA in Russia. Can you? Just like through a different service? I don't know. Actually, I don't think so. But I don't know. Here we go. We're going to get into our fight here soon. Man, dude. Dude, Saeed is still screaming inside the cage. No, I'm not going to show the fight, Ryok. That would get my channel taken down, and I'm trying to keep it up. Sorry, Ryok. Alright, Michael. Here isn't see this card. No, Alex, no. We're not showing the fights here, Alex. I can't. The channel would get taken down if we did that. I apologize. I'm just giving the play-by-play commentary. Sorry, boys. I can let you know who wins. I can let you know what's happening, but if I show it, I would get taken down. Appreciate y'all coming, though. We got our boys getting announced in, though. Sorry, Alex. Hey, I appreciate it, though. Appreciate you coming by. Alright, here we go. Be starting here soon. Oh, you're trying to catch that Altomare upset. Which one? Coming up next? Oh, no, that's 2 fights from now. Oh, okay, Michael. Oh, you're... Oh, okay, yeah. Because this is the one I was actually the most interested on for this one, Michael. Because as I was looking through everything, I was like, hold on one second. This guy is coming off, a loss, and a lot of people are picking against Altomare. But you got to think, this guy's early on in his career, and he's on a 4-fight win streak. This momentum. I looked at this momentum, and I looked at the 4-fight winning streak. Like, you got to look at these things. So I'm with you, Michael. I'm with you. I also peeked this as I was scrolling through. If I'm seeing an early career like this, I'm like, hold on, guys. This guy might be really taking this seriously, and, But I am also interested in that. But let me get back to the other one. We're about to start here soon. We're going to find out if Abdulgaziev, comes up to the hype. Oh, no, I'm not showing the fight anyone. Again, this is not where I'm going to show the fight and get my channel taken down. We're getting to round 1, though. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, immediate jab uppercut landed by Saeed. Lands clean on Haig. Good body shots landed by Saeed. Good jab. Switching to the southpaw is Saeed. Saeed looking good so far, guys. Head kick gets partially blocked by Saeed. Saeed coming in with a lot of heat, missing the 1, 2, 3. Oh, they clinch up for a second, then Saeed lands a couple uppercuts, but Haig lands the knee. Jab by Saeed. A little out of range for that 1, 2. It's my buddy's nephew, Michael. Oh, dude. I think your boy's... Oh, my God. Big overhand landed by Saeed. Well, I will say, Michael, Saeed came in with a lot of energy. A lot, like, screaming at the top of his lungs. Really wanted to kill the dude, it looked like. So he's going to probably use a lot of energy in the first round. But if Haig, I think, gets through this first storm, he'll be good. Ooh, Haig dodges an uppercut and lands a beautiful double leg. Timed it amazingly. That's that AKA fucking pressure right there. And Saeed gives up his back and Haig gets both hooks in. Michael, your boy, getting it in. Here we go. Both hooks in. He's trying to flatten Saeed out. Trying to get an arm under the chin, but also keeping control. Flattening out Saeed, landing a couple shots from the back. Saeed turns his back to the mat. Now the 3/4 mount. Now full mount for Haig. Saeed tries to reverse position, but Haig keeps his hips on top. Beautiful. Beautiful. Transitions to the back mount. Lands a couple hammer fists as Haig. This is beautiful. Not getting too tense, staying loose, flowing with it. Haig getting the forearm under the chin, possibly, maybe across the face. Got the arm behind the head as well. He hides it so well. There's no way Saeed can get this out. He can't get this out. Haig is hiding his hand perfectly with the body triangle, and Saeed has to tap. That's it. Theo, Haig, 6 in a row. 6 in a row. Oh, man. That is a 6-fight finish streak for Saeed. Another submission. Oh, my goodness. Theo absolutely weathered that early storm. Took some hard shots. Showed a good chin. Went in there. Nasty. Hit it perfectly. Didn't do it the normal way with like the hand on top of the head. Did it the perfect way where you put the hand backwards, hide it behind their head, and close it off with your head, and they cannot get it out. That's a done deal. Even if they're tucking their chin, you crush that. That's easy. Beautiful finish by Theo. Absolutely, completely slipped that uppercut and landed into a gorgeous double leg. Collected the legs, lifted them up, dumped them, collected the legs on the leg ride. Saeed immediately gave his back, and then he rode that wave from full mount to back mount, full mount to back mount, and eventually got the choke in when he flattened him out. Beautiful, beautiful. That pressure was awful. Body triangle, forearm across chin, hand behind head, everything compressing together. Oh man, what happened to all the Russians typing? Y'all got real quiet real quick. Let's see these results. Hold on. USA, USA, USA. 42 of you voted Saeed. What did some people just go with the like crowd and just subconsciously like, oh, I just want to pick the right thing? A lot of people would pick Saeed and they just clicked Saeed. Because if so, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. 42 people. That means nearly, I'm not going to do the math in my head, but like 38, 39 of y'all picked Saeed. That's insane. That's hilarious, dude. Goes to 6-0. Very nice. I will say Saeed went in there and he went in to try and finish him. And he probably puts on really entertaining fights, I bet, when they're like super competitive. But my boy Theo. Not this time, bro. Not this time. Sorry, my friend. Not this time. Let's go. Let's go. We'll just call that another gold medal, baby. Dagestan, Chechnya. I like how we don't even mention Russia here. We just say just Dagestan, just Chechnya. Never a doubt, Theo. My boy Michael. My boy Michael and I, we're here representing. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Not this time, though. Oh, man. Appreciate y'all coming by, though. Appreciate y'all coming by. Don't forget to leave a like. Let's get more people in here. Appreciate y'all coming through, listening to the play-by-play commentary. You're giving my boy some words. Let me listen to Theo real quick. Oh, he's talking about getting engaged to his wife. My boy Michael, I didn't know my boy was looking for engagement rings. Yeah, he's going to double that paycheck. Hopefully get a little something for that performance as well. He deserves it. All right, here we go. Moving on to our next one. Encore. All right, now Russia does have a chance in this next one. Russia has a chance in this next one. The picks are stacked against you, but in terms of records, you got a little bit more of a chance here. So we'll see. We'll see. This is our showman, not more. That's fair. I mean, yeah, of course, this isn't your top guy. Yeah, I understand that. Altomare isn't supposed to get the win tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Oh yeah, he was the big underdog. But if you're gonna pick an underdog, from what I was seeing, this is pretty good. But obviously, this guy's got his worldwide record already a little bit settled in. But I love seeing this. I love seeing this. And a lot of people are picking Nascimento by submission, but they're not paying attention to what this guy is doing here. in his fights. Losing by decision here a lot recently too. And if Brendan Altomare is able to take over in these later rounds and show better grappling and tire out Nascimento, I could see him stealing a decision for sure. Looks like it's been shown that you can get that. So it'll be very interesting. But we're going to be moving on here. We got also, let me see, we got this one, our boys here, Josh Hokit, John Lopez, and our main event, Erick Farias and Erick Visconde. But, oof, Mongolia versus Russia. Legendary. Watch for Altomare knee to the kidney. Oh, from like the turtle position, Michael? Because if so, those are like my favorite shots. Knee to the kidney from like standing and then he like kind of does the knee to the side, or the knee from like turtle position where he kind of braces and hits him on the side. Because both of those are brutal. I think those knees that kind of, when you're standing, that kind of wing out and come into the side, people don't use those as much anymore. And it's kind of weird. Noticed that recently. I don't know why, but I love those. Those are so, so sick. Either one. I'm going through some commercials here. We'll get to our event here soon. Let me see. Probably put our next poll up here between our boys. Go ahead and put the poll up. Who wins? Bayartsogt or Shavkal. All right, here we go. As the other guy is coming in, he will throw the knee to the kid. Oh, he will throw. Okay, as he's coming in. Do you mean the liver, Michael, or the kid? Do you really mean the kidney? Or the liver? Never heard of one aimed at the kidney. But obviously, I don't do striking. I'm a grappler. I don't know a lot about striking, so I don't know about the targets. I thought you weren't allowed to. No, I guess I don't know. I mean, I know in boxing you're not allowed to. I don't know about kidney shots. I don't know what that is in MMA. But I'm glad I got the insight from you. So our boy Bayartsogt, KO, Darce, and then a KO. It's pretty high submission specialist here if you're getting these kind of. Loses a split. Interesting. Alright. And then winning by KO. Losing by armbar. Alright. Hey, that's a learning experience, honestly. And losing his first two fights. And then he just turns it around completely. Very nice. Okay. Oh, wait, is this all finishes too? Okay, he's got a 100% finish rate as well. Interesting. Oh, okay, Michael, yeah. No biggie. No biggie. Yeah, when you said kidney, it made me think of like the GSP knees to the body from like top side control and then from turtle. And I was like, oh yeah, those are brutal. That's what I thought you were talking about. But yeah, of course, if you can get that step in knee right when they're coming in to that liver, I'd love to see that. Those are some of my favorite finishes, honestly. Our boy Shockval coming in. Okay, we got a bit more. I cannot believe all you people picked Saeed heavily the first time, but then it's like, yeah, we're like 60-40 on Shockval. The guy who has like a way better chance and who's a slight underdog. It's like, yeah, we're like, yeah, he might win. That's crazy. But let's check our boy's record here. Only losing by decision. Everyone thinks he's gonna get finished. Very interesting. Result unknown. That always confused me. Boxing has been his recent hobby, it seems. He won a title in boxing. That's pretty sick. Okay. Little local event. Knees. So we got striker. Yeah, it's gonna be striker versus MMA fighter, it seems. Our boy Shockball probably gonna come in with the boxing. Fighting out of St. Petersburg. Man, Dagestan. Man, that Dagestan effect. It's the Dagestan effect. No one would ever pick that heavily unless they're from Dagestan. That's how crazy it is. Oh my gosh, that has to be why it was like 94%. 42 people voted for that. That's crazy. It must be that. Because now we're at 54% shockball, 57% shockball. So like people are being like, okay, maybe. But that's insane compared to the last one. I'm sorry. That's insane. If you didn't see the poll results, you can get back to them. That's wild. Again, shockball screaming as he's getting wiped down. It seems to be a theme so far for the Russians. Okay. I think he's talking about some sort of relationship to Paulo Costa. Did I miss something? Wow, Brick's truly bringing people together, you know. Alright, our boy Shockball. Still, refs are taking forever, my goodness. Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh my gosh. So you got Bayartsogt. Okay. Michael. Very nice. Guys, just want to let you know. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of this because it's insane when I get a clear pic of it. Shockball is wearing Venom John Jones Championship Venom shorts. Like, I'm not even kidding right now. He's wearing John Jones ordered, like off the UFC store, Venom Fight Kick shorts. I swear to God, I'm not lying right now. That is insane. Brother, you're 5-2. What are you doing? That's insane. Couldn't be me. What is that? Is there like an equivalent to that in another sport? Someone just wearing someone else's fight gear? Is that... Oh my boy, Bayartsogt coming in with the very, very dope mask. With like the all-seeing eye on it. That's creepy as hell. Oh my gosh. From Mongolia. Dude, Mongolians. Talking about some terrifying human beings. These guys are terrifying, yeah. Guys, I'm still reeling about the fact that he's wearing John Jones shorts right now. Shockball, what? Shockball, does he train out of, does he train at a different gym now? Okay, they don't even have his gym listed. Never mind. Wonder if he came to America recently or something. Because that's crazy. That's crazy. A lot of great tattoos on Bayartsogt. Like, this is some great work. I'm loving a lot of these pieces. I'm also a big tattoo guy. I love tattoos. Tattoo, Ink Master. I love those shows. Okay, a lot more votes coming in for Shockball. They heard me saying he was wearing the John Jones shorts, and they were like, hold up. He's wearing what? You didn't talk about that. MMA fighter versus boxer. Man, I don't know. I think Bayartsogt is gonna come in with the right game plan. I was just thinking about it. What am I gonna put in? But yeah, no. I think Bayartsogt is gonna mix it up, and he's gonna find a finish, like a KO, because he's not gonna be ready for the mix-up. Been boxing too much recently, in my opinion. But we'll see. That's what we're putting in for our prediction. 33-year-old Bayartsogt versus 25-year-old Shockball. 5'11" versus 6'1". Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Bayartsogt is going to be able to get in and under him. That's what I think, at least. Maybe Shockball's really worked on that wrestling defense, though. You know, Shockball, I think, has a great chance. This is a good... I mean, that's a good frame. He's got a 3-inch reach advantage. It's not bad. Not bad. We're introducing our fighters now. Man, the announcer wearing a nice all gold and black watch. That's some good stuff right there. Okay. Didn't know Bet Online. Sponsored. LFA. That's the one I used when I did used to bet, but I don't like betting anymore. I like giving picks, giving good betting advice. That's fun. By the way, if you haven't seen my picks for Dern versus Hebos, I got fire picks. Fire picks, honestly. Let you know who the safe favorites to bet on. And some emotional underdogs. If you don't know, Klein versus Dudakova. If you want to bet on a Russian, all you Russians in here, tomorrow, Dudakova's at insane plus money. If you put like $5 or 5 rubles, whatever, on Dudakova, there's a chance that the odds are just way out of proportion. It was like minus 1,000 to plus 700 Dudakova. You should never have that kind of odds. Klein is coming down from flyweight, but she just got done getting ragdolled by Jasuda Vicious, who has been ragdogging everybody. So, but we got both of our fighters introduced. Refs are bringing them to the middle. We'll be starting here soon. Appreciate everyone coming by. Don't forget to leave a like so we get some more people in here. Got another international stream going, as I like to put it. A few nights ago, we had a bunch of people from all parts of the world. Fun time. Here we go. First round starting soon. Both men are very, very ready to get started. All right, here we go. Round 1. Okay. Southpaw orthodox. Shock ball. Actually, both men switching. Looks like both men have a game plan. Front head kick misses by Bayartsogt. Head kick misses by Bayartsogt. Trying to use a lot of long distance shots against the taller and longer opponents. Interesting game plan. Shock ball. Throwing a lot of feints. Bayartsogt trying to attack that lead leg with any sort of stomp or outside leg kick. Churchaev's record seems so padded. Most people's record early on are padded, especially if you're like from certain parts of the world where it's like, you know, you're fighting a lot of guys like that. Ooh, jump knee almost lands by shock fall as Bayartsogt tries to go to the body. Inside leg kick lands by Churchaev. Front kick misses by Bayartsogt. Churchaev just getting out of the way really well. Bayartsogt's gonna have to figure out a way to make this an MMA fight, because you're gonna strike with the striker. You're not gonna have a good time. Who's longer and taller than you. 1 to the body by shock ball. Really hoping my boy Bayartsogt would start using that grappling, but no entries so far. Trying to paw at the lead hand. Bayartsogt only able to land that stomp, but Shockball is able to get to that outside angle a lot better, it seems. Good lead hand slap shot to the body by Shockball. Oh, feints the lead hand straight and then comes in with a jump knee to Shockball and lands on the chin. Bayartsogt eats it. Churchaev is slick, man. Churchaev's slick. He has some really good feints. And he's got great defense and footwork, dude. Shockball is good. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. John Jones shorts are still crazy, though. Why are you wearing John Jones shorts? I'm going to say Bayart, second round TKO. Bayart's starting to track him down, though, but Shockball using his head movement and footwork really well to get out of the cage. Get out the outside of the cage. Back to the center. Straight to the body by Churchaev. Ooh, overhand gets blocked by Bayartsogt, but Churchaev still landed. Bayartsogt trying to close distance. Head kick, goes through the guard of Churchaev. I mean, that still hurt. Another head kick. Gets blocked by Bayartsogt that time. Gets away from it. Ooh, good switch stance uppercut by Churchaev. Now they're in orthodox. Tries to go to the body and then slips the overhand by Bayartsogt. Bayartsogt trying to chase him down, but Churchaev just using his footwork to get off the outside of the cage. Head kick. Gets blocked again by Bayartsogt. Bayartsogt calling Churchaev on. Okay. Trying to chase him down. Bayartsogt just chasing him around the cage. Tries to get a jab to the body. Trying to set up a low shot and then come up top, it looks like. Churchaev still using a ton of footwork, trying to keep skating around, not let Bayartsogt plant and throw. Bayartsogt landing a body kick. Superman punch by Bayartsogt lands. Ooh, that was a really nice one. 1-2 lands by Churchaev. Churchaev going to use a lot of energy having to use this footwork. Churchaev still circling around the fence. Bayartsogt trying to chase it now with shots to the body, lead hook. Oh, uppercut lands by Churchaev as Bayartsogt tries to chase him down. Again, Churchaev, circle. And he's circling into the power of Bayartsogt, which is very interesting. Almost to make him get too far ahead and then take the outside angle. Because he can use his head movement to kind of come out of the way. Because he has that reach advantage. Body kick lands by Bayartsogt, and Churchaev gets out of the way, then goes the other direction. Switches to orthodox, lands the 1-2, and then a front kick. Very interesting first round. Spinning heel kick gets blocked by Bayartsogt. Churchaev thrown with heat. Outside leg kick lands by Bayartsogt. Tries to go for another one. Front kick to the body by Churchaev. Now we're in orthodox here for a bit. Another spinning kick landed by Churchaev. Looks like he likes to throw his spinning stuff from the orthodox stance. Then he likes to throw most of his combinations from southpaw. Okay. Churchaev is trying to probe some feints out there as Bayartsogt tries to close distance. Churchaev trying to get him to walk onto something maybe. Head kick thrown by Bayartsogt. Good job as Churchaev maybe trying to set up a counter. Good shot selection. Churchaev trying to circle the fence. Bayartsogt taunting him a little bit. Ooh, Bayartsogt feints the overhand. Starts chasing down Churchaev. Churchaev literally running away from him at the end of the round. Wow. Okay. Alright. Hey, Michael, you might not be wrong. That was a lot of running. A lot of running by Churchaev. He's got his hands pressed, like, leaning out against the fence. That might have been a lot of energy running by Churchaev. I mean, he was really going for it. Churchaev looking like he kind of flash KOs people in the first or early second round. That's what it seems like to me. Very high twitch or fast twitch muscle kind of guy, it seems. Those spinning heel kicks were pretty nasty. Good technique. Guys, don't forget, this guy's wearing championship John Jones shorts. If he loses by KO in the second round, like Michael is saying, and he's wearing John Jones championship shorts, you're going to become a meme. You're going to be a meme. Churchaev is the best Russian MMA fighter. My friend, you know you have. He's maybe one of the best Russian strikers. Might be one of the best Russian strikers out there right now. I wouldn't doubt that. He seems pretty decent. But the best Russian MMA fighter? I don't know about that one, my friend. Because Bayartsogt is still yet to throw in any grappling, and that's what's bothering me at the moment. Outside leg kicks land by Bayartsogt. Ooh, I didn't start the clock, my bad. I'm going to start it at 4:30. Bayartsogt trying to close distance. Apologies, everybody. I'll get that started back up in a sec. Ooh, Bayartsogt off balance and Churchaev almost falling to the ground. Bayartsogt would definitely have taken advantage of that if he trips. Bayartsogt's going to hop on him. Front kick, then lead hook landed by Bayartsogt. Churchaev still having to go around the outside. Lands a block, or Bayartsogt blocks the head kick. Oh, I'm about 10 seconds behind. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, Bayartsogt lands the outside leg kick. Churchaev still circling around the outside. Straight lands by Bayartsogt as Churchaev tries to come in. Churchaev still circling in the orthodox stance. Churchaev trying to use his boxing now from that orthodox stance. Switches to southpaw and lands across. Trying to mix it up on him. Bayartsogt switching to southpaw now. Trying to counter the leg kicks of Churchaev possibly. Straight uppercut landed by Churchaev to get back to center. Spinning body kick landed by Churchaev. Very clean. Very clean. I'm watching on UFC Fight Pass, my man. I'm sorry I don't have anything for you, C. Finch. Okay. Outside leg kick misses by Bayartsogt. Both men exchange lead hooks, but Churchaev gets the better of that one. Bayartsogt trying to close distance with a jab. Southpaw orthodox. Churchaev circling into the lead hand, then circling to the power side. Gets a head kick blocked, then lands 2 shots at the body to Churchaev, trying to mix it up. Churchaev looking like he's getting a little tired now. With 3 minutes left, Churchaev felt all those shots he was landing early on. And is like, that was a lot of energy used. Now I'm circling the cage, just keep moving my legs. His legs are looking like they're starting to come out from under him a little bit in terms of his energy. Bayartsogt still looking like he has a solid base. Misses the lead hook, but then a body shot, and then tries to take Churchaev's head off. Bayartsogt's chasing him down at some points. I don't know if Churchaev can keep this pace going. Bayartsogt lands a straight, switches stances into the lead hook, rear hook. Churchaev's the one to shoot first. Excuse me? Churchaev? Okay, Churchaev using the wrestling, but Bayartsogt using a really, really good stand-up. Lands a knee and then 2 hooks. And then an outside leg kick does Bayartsogt. He shut that takedown down quick. Churchaev landed a spinning body kick. Stomp by Bayartsogt. Another stomp by Bayartsogt. Ooh, hard straight. Tried to land on him. Bayartsogt still just stalking him. Chin tucked. Switches to the southpaw, does Bayartsogt. Churchaev tries to get some distance close. Tries to land the jumping knee, but gets blocked. Bayartsogt has a good chin, I'll tell you that. Outside leg kicks exchanged by both men. Churchaev is getting closer to the backside of the fence. Having a circle now. Churchaev getting back to his circle and straight to the body by Bayartsogt. Minute 30 left. Straight to the body by Bayartsogt. Churchaev comes up with his lead hook, rear hook combination to counter. Ooh, spinning heel kick by Churchaev. Gets blocked. Tries to shoot a double leg. Gets stuffed. Over under against the fence. Bayartsogt with his back against the fence. Churchaev landing a couple hooks to the body. Bayartsogt about to circle him off the fence. Lands an elbow. Churchaev keeping him on the backside of the fence. And they break back to center. 53 seconds left. Straight by Bayartsogt. Body kick misses. Lead hook lands by Bayartsogt. Churchaev back to circling. Circling into the power hand, then circling into the lead hand. Orthodox. Back to center. 30 seconds left. Second round. I forgot to change the round. Excuse me. Forgot to put the timer up too. Excuse me. Stomp by Bayartsogt. Gets another double X stuffed. Churchaev is not going to have a lot of energy going into this third round shooting all these takedowns unsuccessfully. Double unders by Churchaev with 10 seconds left. Landing a couple knees to the thighs. The round ends. Some shoulder strikes. He was holding on to the fence there hard. Alright, we're going into round 3. Okay. Churchaev, again, holding his arms up against the fence, looking a little tired. Alright. Sorry, no live video, Sin. No live video. Ooh, man. Churchaev is clean with the striking. He's got decent entries, too. I think he's got good... the technique of the entries into the takedowns is good, but the timing, I think, is really up. But he's very athletic in terms of the speed and entry into it, and like how he's shooting in. Yeah, they're shaking out Churchaev's arms in the corner, trying to keep him fresh. But Bayartsogt is being, he's not being that efficient either. 1-1 or 2-0. Ooh. Honestly, it's probably 2-0 Churchaev. I mean, Churchaev landed some pretty hard shots in the first round, I will say. I think it's 2-0 Churchaev. Alright, third round, back in the center. Going straight to work. Southpaw orthodox. Jab to the body by Bayartsogt. Churchaev back to circling. Southpaw for Bayartsogt now. Churchaev feinting that uppercut. Make sure Bayartsogt doesn't throw any overhands. Inside leg kick by Churchaev makes Bayartsogt switch stance. Churchaev now waiting for Bayartsogt to come in. Flying knee misses by Bayartsogt. Man, these guys are really trying to throw their heaviest shots to finish each other. Big overhand misses by Bayartsogt. Churchaev probing out the jab. Bayartsogt crashing into Churchaev, parrying away his jab. Body kick by Bayartsogt lands. Bayartsogt blocks the head kick. Lead hook straight to the body by Churchaev. Then a jab, then a 2. Then a rear hook by Churchaev. Very nice. Okay, now Bayartsogt coming in with the clinch. Lands a big knee to the body and then a hook to the body. Okay, keep going to the body there. Bayartsogt doing a good job to switch up these shots. Body kick by Bayartsogt. Misses the leg kick. Churchaev answers back and gets his own lead hook. Trying to probe a jab out there is Churchaev. Switch stance into the hook. Does Churchaev. Fade away jab. Good straight by Churchaev. Churchaev ducks under the rear hook of Bayartsogt. Bayartsogt trying to chase him down. He sees Churchaev is tired. But he's having trouble to get in that entry, and Churchaev's doing a good job of using his footwork to get back to center. Hitting him with the 1-2, keeping his chin tucked. Not going in unless he's got his hands up, which is good. Inside leg kick by Churchaev. Circling the fence. 1-2 by Churchaev. Good footwork. Outside leg kick by Bayartsogt. Misses the hook exchange. Oh, Bayartsogt with a great entry into the double leg. And then dumps. He gets the double leg. Churchaev making a mistake trying to go for this switch here because he's getting his legs ridden by Bayartsogt. Turns to the turtle. Does Churchaev, Bayartsogt trying to lock up a crucifix, but then gets to the turtle position, lands a couple of hooks as Churchaev tries to build a base back up, stands back up. Churchaev doing a good job of controlling the wrist and then circles off the fence back to center. Very good by Churchaev. It's 3 rounds, my boy Kolb. Oh, another. Okay, Churchaev going in for the double leg and gets it on Bayartsogt. Very good. He probably wasn't thinking about that. Starting to get into a half guard. Bayartsogt needs to move him now. He's not doing anything. Trying to keep his back on the fence. Doesn't want to give his back at all to Churchaev. He saw how Churchaev turtled, but Churchaev took a risk there to get back up and didn't want to stay down. That was probably a good move by him. Bayartsogt getting a butterfly hook, trying to push the head down of Churchaev. Churchaev collecting a wrist on the backside. Doing a good job to keep him down. Breaking his base. Bayartsogt giving his back in the turtle, but then standing up to the tripod. Churchaev keeping a body lock on the back. Little back elbow by Bayartsogt. Churchaev trying to pull out the leg with his own. Churchaev still keeping this body lock with a minute and a half left. Minute 34, minute 33. I'm a little off. Ooh, good little switch leg trying to trip him. Going backwards, but Churchaev doesn't get it. Bayartsogt keeping good balance, trying to break the grips. Churchaev just drags him down to the mat return. Bayartsogt builds his base back up, trying to break that grip. Again, Churchaev does a good job pulling out the leg and then drags him down with another mat return. These men are both exhausted. Churchaev doing a good job to keep control of this position, though. Oh, yeah. I think it does seal the deal, C. Finch. I agree. I think Churchaev is going to run away with this one for sure with a minute left, unless Bayartsogt can break and land bombs and maybe hurt him. But Churchaev still keeping this rear body lock, trying to trip on the front side now. Switching to the single leg is Churchaev. Now run the pipe and then beautifully sits him down, putting that pressure on the top of the leg. Now he's on top with Bayartsogt in bottom full guard. 34 seconds. It's going to be done from there, folks. No way they don't give Churchaev the decision. Look at that, boys. Churchaev is looking really good, though. I'd be very interested to see who beat him. How long ago was this? A year ago? Man, my man must have made strides in the grappling since then. Yeah, he is in the top half guard, absolutely destroying the body of Bayartsogt right now, landing big hooks, keeping a overhook on the head. Now Bayartsogt explodes into turtle, tries to roll through as Churchaev takes the back and gets both hooks in. Tries to threaten a rear naked choke, but that ends the fight. Beautiful performance by Churchaev. Showing that he's got the grappling, man. Showing that he's got the grappling. I'm impressed by that. Good fight by Churchaev. That was pretty good. It was a really good fight. Dang. Good one by Churchaev. Definitely going to get that decision. Definitely going to get that decision. Mind you, wearing the John Jones championship shorts. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. I need him to stand at a perfect angle so I can get a screenshot of that, because the people need to know that this man is out here doing this. Throwing spinning heel kicks, spinning kicks to the body, and showing really good grappling as well. Very good grappling. I was very impressed. Okay. Yeah, Churchaev doing a lot of good stuff with, if O'Malley could implement takedowns, the kind of feints that Churchaev was throwing to enter into his takedowns a little, not even fully committing to the uppercut lead hook, just going, and then shooting in for that double leg. after he's already thrown a lot out there and landed really well. I mean, that could really elevate someone's game. Churchaev has got all the skills and the athleticism to be really great. Hope he can also keep that gas tank how it is, because he's using a lot of footwork, and that's very tiring. It's very interesting to think what it would be like over 5 rounds, but the takedowns he was able to get in the timing, I mean, his technique is there, and he's thinking like an MMA fighter, so pretty bright future. They're going to announce the winner here soon, Mr. Nabel. They're going to be announcing it here soon. My boy Churchaev loves the camera. Spits all over it too by accident. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're going to need a towel for that one. Looks like our boy Seafinch is a little bit ahead of me here. He probably is. I think our boy did get that win, though. It's pretty easy to tell there. Ran away with it. Ah, look at that. Tapology. Looks like you don't know everything. hold on. I gotta get a screenshot of his shorts. It's a perfect time to get it right now. Gotta get it while they're announcing them. But yeah, we'll be moving on to our next bout here in a second. It's gonna be our boy Rafael do Nascimento versus Brendan Altomare. Oh yeah, I got that. Had to get that screenshot of that. That's gonna be put on social media. Coming in with championship John Jones shorts. Gotta get it. Yes, Adam. Yes, he did win. But hey, he didn't beat an American. He beat a Mongolian. Okay? Just want everyone to know that. We got a lot of people last time not knowing. Theo Haig. Alright. We won this round. Okay. You beat Mongolia. Good job. I'm just kidding. Let me see. We got this one. Then our co-main event. Josh Hokit, John Lopez. Heavyweight bout. Gotta get heavyweights in the co-main for sure. But this is probably our next high skill fight on the card. Very experienced. Very good record. 9-3. Rafael do Nascimento. Huge favorite, but you gotta look at what we got on the other side here. 4-fight finish streak for our boy Brendan Altomare. Okay, coming in from Auburn, Washington. All right, it's gonna be high elevation, good gas tank. All right, a lot of people picking do Nascimento by submission, which for me, that's crazy. That is crazy. Don't like to see that. If anything, someone would probably end up being controlled on the ground before I think either one of these guys would submit each other. But I think Brendan Altomare is going to pull out his decision here. That's what I think. My boy Michael was also peeking that earlier. Where is that? It's in here somewhere. Boop, boop, boo. Yeah. And we're going to look. So our boy Michael, what he's seeing at least, is that Brandon is really good with the knees coming in. Well, as his opponent is coming in. And Rafael, as you can see, people were picking him by submission. He's going to go in for that takedown. And Brandon, he's going to probably feel confident in his own grappling. If the knee lands, but they still continue for that takedown, he's probably going to be really good at getting that over under, pulling him up. So I see the thought process. For sure. So we're going to hope for a Brendan Altomare pick right here. Go and switch that up. Altomare. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see what the public picked for the last fight. What was the vote count? 94 votes. 94 votes. 73%. Hey, man. Ain't no game. That's pretty dang good. The people know. The people are showing. We're not counting the Saeed one. The people are showing the pretty good pick rate so far. Very interesting. But let's see. Oof. Now that we got more people coming through, I actually want to put this poll back up because we got our People's main event tomorrow. I want to know what the people think. People's main event. And if you don't know what the People's main event is, obviously Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov. 10 people voted last time earlier on, but that isn't a lot of people. Now we got a lot of people coming through. I know a lot of Russian fans coming through, but I definitely want to see what you guys, now that we get more people in here. Do we have any Chris Curtis picks in here is what I really want to know. Because I didn't pick him. I picked Roman Kopylov. If you haven't seen my picks for UFC tomorrow, I recommend you go check that out. You can see which underdogs I think might be safe to put a little bit on. Some good favorites that are safe, I think. It's a tough card to predict, though. But I've been hot recently. Last 2 cards went 23-5, so doing good so far. And landed underdogs. If you really want to tune into my prediction videos, anytime I'm covering a pro grappling event, I am fire. I am hot fire on those. My Fury grappling picks were great recently. I nailed the Pat Downey underdog pick over Andre Petrosky. Called it to a T. Nailed that one. But yeah, definitely go check those out. Our boy Brandon coming out first. Brandon, what is the age here? We don't know age. We don't have age on either of these guys. We'll have to wait till the stats come up. Let me see. If I click and I get a little more info here, do we get a no birthday? Let's see. What about Rafael? I mean, he's pretty well known at this point. Do they really not have his birthday? Okay. Wait. Yeah, no, they don't. That's actually crazy. Okay. I don't want to go an extra mile to look it up somewhere else, so. But we got Brandon Altomare in the octagon. Oh, okay. We're on. I'm sorry. Am I really seeing 100% votes for Chris Curtis right now? I started this stream, and it was 100% Roman Kopylov. Are you telling me people are making a complete 180 and picking Chris Curtis for the people we have in here now? Don't we have Russians in here? Why are you guys picking Roman? That's crazy. Are we serious? That's... Alright. No. Y'all do your thing. The people know, apparently. Now that we got an actual crowd coming through, so I can see some of these votes. Actually, very interesting. Oh, I just realized I spelled Chris Curtis wrong. Chris Curtis. All right, Brazilian fighting out of the Americas. Our boy Rafael do Nascimento rocking the big old beard, coming in. Fighting out of California Mixed Martial Arts, Machida Karate. Man, is Machida Karate based out of America? Or is it in Brazil? I don't even know. But that's sick. We're going to see some karate out of our boy? Oh, yeah. He does kind of have that wide stance. Good jumping knees. And he can switch it up. Good jabs to the body. I feel Nascimento. Very explosive. Oh, my lord. Good uppercuts. Good overhands. Beautiful Kimura trap. Yeah, our boy Rafael do Nascimento is no one to mess around with. Michael, I hope your pick goes through, but this is a tough one. Rafael do Nascimento is not messing around, bro. And I could see him going to the UFC. That would be entertaining to have that fight style. Oh, dude. Was that Victor Henry in his corner? I didn't know if that was Victor Henry just coming out to watch the fights I was walking by, or if that's Victor Henry in Rafael do Nascimento's corner. But if that's who his training partner is, bro. Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I think he is in his corner. Man. I don't know. That Altomare pick. I don't know about that. After seeing the clips. By the way, guys, I didn't do any studying for this card. I'm just going with vibes for this one. If you want to see my real picks for fights, I didn't do it for this one because the card changed like 4 times in a row, and I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. But my UFC picks for tomorrow, primo. 33 years old is Rafael Nascimento. 27 is Brandon Altomare. Oof, man, this is a tough ass for Brandon Altomare. Same height, but shorter reach for Brandon. We're going to see, but this is a tough one. This is a very tough one. Nascimento, kind of a shorter torso but long legs, bro. He's got like that Cheeto Vera build, honestly. Sorry, my back's been getting a little sore sitting here for a bit going these fights. You know, it's tough. Tough sitting in a chair talking, you know. Calling him our boy Brandon Altomare though. Let's see the opponents while they're calling him. Just get an idea of the competition. Okay, yeah. 2 of them at least were a lot more fights in. Lost a decision. Hey, first time, went out there, went all 3 rounds. That's a great experience even if you lost that first one. And the guy was 1 fight ahead of you. Then after that, Cage Warriors, making his LFA debut now. Did nothing but finishes in round 1. Only in round 1 is a bit worrying. A little bit worrying. Oh, Michael, you were saying this guy's your buddy's nephew? I thought you were saying, I'm sorry, Michael. I thought you were saying when you first brought it up, the guy who was fighting, Theo Haig, that was your buddy's nephew. I thought you were saying that. I didn't realize. Oh, so Brandon is. So your boy's a big underdog. Okay. We're still rooting for him. Rafael looks menacing, though. No size disadvantage, though. These guys look like they are the exact same size. Okay, going into round 1. Brandon looking calm, though. Oh, immediately getting his chin tucked, getting hands up. We're ready. All right, round 1. I'll fix the round. Southpaw Orthodox again. Man, we got a lot of switch stance. Okay, Nascimento switching back and forth already. Altomare trying to pepper with leg kicks early. Switch the round number there. Pawn at the lead hand. Body kick gets caught by Nascimento. Didn't kick the leg out, though. Altomare parries away the front kick. Outside leg kick lands by Nascimento. Okay. Altomare trying to stay out of range. Feints in and gets the overhand and drops Nascimento. Altomare does. Nascimento tries to respond with the double leg as Altomare gets a little too hasty and then tries to get the hook in on the back. But Altomare scrambling really well, still rolling. He has to keep rolling. Nascimento trying to transition to maybe a triangle armbar now. This is rough for Altomare. Now he's trying to get out of the way. He's going to be giving a crucifix type position, but better than what he was caught in on the back because his arm's trapped. Oh man, this is terrible. Now it's 2 hooks in, 1 arm trapped for Nascimento on the back. Still trying to climb up though and trying to think about this armbar maybe. Elbows from the back. Triangle from the back, partially locked up. Nascimento still keeping control in the arm. That's so crazy because Altomare had dropped him. Landed a clean overhand but got too hasty. Top side triangle from the turtle position for Nascimento. Gonna come up over the top, but he's keeping strong grips. Maybe thinking about a Choi bar. Nascimento keeping a Kimura grip on Altomare. Maybe transitioning into the Choi bar. But Altomare is starting to posture up. He's gonna get out of it here soon. He might counter with his own armbar. Nascimento gets his arm out. Now Altomare gets his arm out. And Nascimento transitioning to the 50-50 position. Trying to get a heel now. But Altomare gets his leg out. Now he's on top. Nascimento having to get feet on hips as Altomare is over him. Nascimento rolling to the leg again. Altomare pushing it through, getting his knee out, but giving his back in the process. Calf slicer by Nascimento. Slides in. Oh no, Altomare makes a mistake. Oh no, he really hurt his knee though. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Michael. Your boy Maya hurt his knee. That was bad, dude. Nascimento pulled on that calf slicer hard. Dang, dude. Brandon Altomare was doing so good, but he didn't pull his leg out completely. He had turned away and then gotten his knee out, but he sat back instead of just kicking the leg out and making distance. You can't play around with that, especially when he was already showing all that submission practice early on in the first round. You can't do it. You gotta let it go on a little longer when the sweat's kind of going. Early on, it's too many submission threats. You just gotta separate. Bring him back up. You already had the advantage on the feet early. Man, great scrambling early by Altomare, but great jiu-jitsu by Nascimento. When he got that triangle from the back, he was keeping grip on the arm the whole time and was one step ahead of moving his hips to the next position for like the next arm bar and things like that. But man, that was insane. Wait, was it a double knockdown? It was a double knockdown. Oh my gosh, they both landed right hooks. Double knockdown. It doesn't look like Nascimento's really landed though. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, so Altomare stands up, starts trying to pass the open guard of Nascimento, but Nascimento enters into the matrix, then comes backside 50-50, and then switches his hips and then goes straight into the calf slicer. The foot was caught in the hips. Man, rough to see that. Rough to see that. That was an absolutely nasty calf slicer. Nascimento went from grabbing around the hips to pulling him down to like grabbing him up on his chest to pull him in even more, and Altomare was already tapping by the time he was gripping around his hips, and Nascimento got it in even deeper. Ref was way too far away for that scenario. Way too far away. That submission was in for a very long time. Oh man, I hope your friend's nephew recovers quickly from that, because that is not a fun one to deal with. Because that's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure into the front of your knee. Oh my lord. Man, Nascimento moving on to 10-3. I could see this guy in the UFC. I could see it. Because what was he in a title fight in his last one? Yeah, yeah, title fight. And what I heard Gilbert Melendez was saying, he thought he had won. I could absolutely see him going, "Oh, his daughter's on his shoulders, holding up the flag. That's so sweet." Man, so young, and his daughter's already she's like pretty old. She's like 7 or 8, already knowing what her dad does. That's so sweet. Good for them. Man, absolutely nasty calf slicer finish. But Altomare, he kind of fed into it. He didn't kick his leg out. But yeah, if you're training with a guy like Victor Henry, bro, yeah, that's what you're gonna expect. That is absolutely nasty. When you see certain partners in the corner, you know what's coming. Great fight, great fight. What are we getting up into next? The co-main event coming up. Man, that should have been the co-main event. Why wasn't that the co-main event? That was a fantastic fight. Come on now. That was a little weird. Hey, appreciate everyone coming through. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be having prediction videos coming out for more events coming up soon. I got one released for Dern Hebos. Got one coming up for UFC 311, of course. In fact, let's go ahead and get... I cannot believe what I'm seeing in the poll right now for Chris Curtis Kopylov. I'm going to end it, but just so y'all know, it is 50-50. Only 4 votes? Dang. That's so weird. Some people voted like crazy in some of the other ones, but no votes in that one. That's insane. A lot of people came through, too, throughout that fight. I'm very surprised, actually. Okay, whatever. Guess people aren't that interested in Curtis and Kopylov. Understandable. I thought it was the people's main event. I guess it's not the people's main event. My bad. But, let's see this first. We'll go with our main event first. Then when we get to our other main event, for LFA, we'll talk about those. So, Usman or Merab. Alright. For me personally, I don't know. 5 rounds. I just saw... I saw how much Usman... Or excuse me, not Usman. Umar. Sorry. Wait, am I crazy? Yeah, it's Umar. I don't know why I keep saying Umar. Let me restart that poll. Whoops. Right? Am I crazy? Sometimes I feel like I question myself. It's Umar. Okay, yeah, it's Umar. Bro, I'm telling you. Two similar names. It drives me nuts sometimes. Okay. Let me get the correct name up there before someone loses their shit. You know what I'm saying? Umar Merab. There we go. Excuse me. That was a dummy move on my part. Okay. 7-1 favorite is our next bout coming up. Josh Hokit versus John Lopez. These guys are both early on in their careers, but people are picking heavy for Josh Hokit. Coming out of Bellator, it looks like. 2 Bellators fights. Both submissions, though. People picking heavy for the knockout. I guess because of that one knockout loss. Oh my goodness, his last opponent injured and dislocated his shoulder. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Pulled a TJ Dillashaw. How long ago was this? 11 months, 2 weeks ago? That would have been crazy if it was like exactly as long ago as the TJ Dillashaw Aljo fight. But our boy John Lopez is coming out. Bro. Talk about best decisions. Because this is an insane chin and jawline. Like, you look like a cartoon character. He grew out a full-blown beard and, like, hid that shit. He's like, alright, well, people keep making fun of me online, so I'm gonna grow this beard out. Fair. I can't grow that good of a beard at all. I can grow a little good goatee, but my beard is like, meh. Damn, Josh Hokit, only 27 years old, though, fighting out of Fresno. John Lopez having to travel across country for this. Can't believe they're having all these cards. I mean, I don't know where Lemoore, California is necessarily, but I know that UC 311 event. It's a little risky at the moment. Yeah, I think we're going with Hokit. I don't know much. Only 2 fights in. Nothing really you can tell from that. It's only that. You don't have any of his amateur record here. But a Bellator 300. That was a big event. Must have been on the early prelims. Dang, they didn't bring this. That's kind of crazy, you know. This is their heavyweights. And did PFL, like, say, you know, did they just release him? Because that's kind of crazy. I mean, you need heavyweights. I mean, your biggest fighter on your whole roster is a heavyweight. I mean, didn't they acquire them? And I imagine they had this guy. Did he want to get out of his contract? Because I know there's a lot of drama with that right now, with all the Bellator fighters that came over to PFL not getting the fights that they were promised, and now that $1 million prize has now been brought down to $500,000. Now they're not going to be giving out the $1 million prize anymore. Honestly, that was like kind of one of the big things that made it very grand and like worth watching. Is like, dude, these people are fighting for $1 million. You know, it's always like the thing that helps people get more into it. But yeah, it's PFL not looking good recently. Not looking good. It was cool to watch Francis Ngannou knock out Renan Ferreira. I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but you know we want the real ones. We want the super fights. We want the John Joneses, Aspinalls. We want the John Joneses and Ngannous. We want the Aspinall and Ngannous. Pereira can join in if he wants. We like those two, but bro, we want the best heavyweights in the world to fight. Like, what are we doing here? That's like just so crazy to me. Just get these heavyweights together. It's such a shame. It's such a shame, and it feels like we're doomed to repeat history of all these amazing fights never coming to fruition. I don't know why. But it is what it is. They're wiping in our boy Josh Hokit. Looking in great shape for a heavyweight. Got a 6-pack, bro. 6-pack at 6'1". Not the tallest heavyweight. Not the longest reach either at 7'3". What does he usually weigh in? 234? This guy could be a light heavyweight, bro. This guy could be a light heavyweight, and he looks like he'd be in great shape if he did. I mean, dang. I mean, he's got 2 wins out of Bellator. Looks like he's in great shape. You like to see heavyweights in good shape. 27 years old. Just a short reach. 74 for... It's not the worst for heavyweight. 74 is not the worst, but it's not great. I mean, when you think about the kind of guys you see at the top of the rankings nowadays, at least in the UFC, you know, you'd want a little more out of the build, but depends on the style, depends on the matchup, but, you know. Because it's not like an Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway situation where Volkanovski may be shorter, but he's got the longer reach than Max, and it, you know, changes the game completely. He's shorter. Hokit is shorter and not as long as John Lopez, but we'll see. John Lopez, though, with the Punisher American flag chest tattoo. Gotta love it. No shame, though. Not judging. Actually, his arm, his traditional pieces on his arm, look pretty decent. Whoever did the clouds did a pretty decent job. Very clean cut. And on the other side, I see why get all these tattoos and then like tan the hell out of your body, because like you have such detailed work that is open skin, and now it's just all tan and you lose all that detail. That's supposed to be more of a pale, not a super pale white, but more white. But it is what it is. The lion looks decent though. I actually like the lion on his chest. Sorry, I had a blurb about tattoos for a bit. Big tattoo guy. All right, here we go. Refs bringing him to the center for our co-main event. Six-pack Josh Hokit. The incredible Hokit. I can't believe his nickname's not the Incredible Hulk, the Incredible Hawk. Let's go. All right. Yeah, I think Josh might just kind of go through this guy. Round one. Both guys making their LFA debut, though. Lopez trying to open up with a front kick, trying to pull out that lead hand. Southpaw orthodox again. We're getting southpaw orthodox a lot. Hokit trying to close distance with the switch stance, double leg early, but misses. Kind of like Hokit kind of rocking that Kelvin Gastelum kind of flow with that lead hand hanging low. All right, Hokit trying to feint. Beautiful double leg entry by Hokit, then switches to the single and dumps. Lopez trying to get the body wrap to flip him over, but does not succeed with it. Keeping hold with this body wrap, though, is Lopez. Hokit collecting the legs now. Trying to work his way to the opposite side of where his head is trapped, maybe. Then moving into the full guard of Lopez, actually. Good job isolating his hips. That was a smart move getting in between the legs. Now Lopez is having to force to let go. Turn to his side and shrimp, but Hokit catches the far side wrist. Goes straight to the back as Lopez turns to his back because of this wrist control, pulling him down. Lopez able to turtle, but Hokit dumps him back down on his face with this wrist control, just breaking down his frames. Lopez flattened out on top, or Lopez flattened out on bottom, just taking shots. Hokit is controlling this fight completely off rip. Okay. Hokit trying to get that hook as Lopez builds up to a knee. And Lopez keeping one grip on the hand. Or no, it's actually Hokit keeping that wrist control. Now he's got the body lock from Lopez's turtle on bottom. Trying to keep him all his weight on top of Lopez, making him carry him. Even though Lopez is the bigger guy, Hokit's using his weight very well. Uses an old school turtle back take where you pull them off to the side and just dump them on their hip and then come back on top. And then as Lopez tries to build back up to turtle, he takes tons of hammer fists from Hokit and shots to the side of the head. Back to this body lock position from top turtle for Hokit. One hook in by Hokit. Lopez still trying to fight the grips, gets the hook out. Hokit again does that classic pull onto the hip. Lopez just forced to carry all this weight, just stuffing his face into the ground as Hokit breaks down his frames again with the wrist grabs. Okay, Lopez gets to the fence now, builds up to one knee. Hokit braces behind the knee though and trips him backwards and flattens him out again. Hokit just steps ahead of him, gets both hooks in, flattens him out, and gets both shots to the sides of the head, just draining down hard shots. Hammer fist. Now, oh yeah, ref steps in. All Lopez was doing was covering behind his head. He wasn't even trying to get out. Hokit absolutely just steamrolling Lopez. Steamrolling. There you go. Big KO by Josh Hokit. My boy Josh Hokit, he could definitely make it as a light heavy. You know what? Keep bulking, bro. Keep bulking up and go up the head. Nah, you're 6'1". Dude, that's so hard to decide. Heavyweight to light heavyweight. You need a division between heavyweight and light heavyweight. That's an insane gap. Like a 225 is perfect for a guy like Josh Hokit. Like he could build up a few more, like 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, cut to 225. That would be an amazing weight class for this dude. Man, great fight by Hokit. Absolutely ragdolled Lopez. And the entry on the takedown was really nice. Not much of a setup. He was kind of using feints, like feints that look like jabs to the body a little bit. But it was mostly just a naked shot, but the technique on the shot and the drive through was amazing. And he switched from double leg to single, driving the pipe or running the pipe, putting a bunch of pressure on the top of the leg, and just going to town after that. Beautiful finish by Josh Hokit. Fans in the crowd with the incredible Hawk shirts. Oh my gosh. The Incredible Hawk is so crazy. He's got to do a collab with Hawk Tua. I mean, she's probably not going to be doing much anymore since her crypto scam, but then you got to create the Incredible Hawk Tua. That's my bad joke for tonight. No more of those. I promise. Great fight, though. All right. Now they're announcing our winner. They're going to give some mic time to our boy, but we're going to go and get the last fight up. Erick Farias and Erick Visconde. Oh my god, my boy with the American do-rag and sunglasses inside. I love this guy. Improves to 3-0. He's a good heavyweight, too. I mean, I'm sure he'll eventually come down to light heavyweight whenever he, starts having to take it seriously. Now he's... Oh my gosh. He's trying to get the ring girls to come by and do something for him. All right, see what he says. The crowd is all about this dude. The crowd is all about this guy. I can see why they put him in the co-main. First guy to think, Jesus! Of course he got a first thing, Jesus. We already got a guy wearing John Jones shorts earlier. Man, he's really, he's really proud and gracious to be in this moment, talking about finding his friends and family. Great teeth, too. Very grateful for the opportunity. You're going to say something of substance? Okay. Oh. He said Central Valley. What happened to us? Is he going to do... He's thinking about it, bro. Nah. He wants... Okay, he's repeating it. Central Valley. Bro, okay. He's doing MAGA talking points. Oh my god. Bro, he's doing just dumb shit. He's just doing the Colby Covington. I'm good. Oh my god. Why are we talking about trans people at an MMA event? What the fuck are we doing? Oh my gosh. He literally just he's talking to all trans people, pretty much anyone who thinks you should be in like a bathroom or whatever that you choose, and that he should be fighting you in the octagon instead. Jesus H. Christ, that was insane, bro. You took your post-fight speech chance to talk about trans people? Cringe. Bro, come on. Get a better gimmick. You can be the American dude and fucking talk about something that's not dumb. Oh my god. That was embarrassing, bro. That was embarrassing. I hate it too because his fight style is good. He's got good entries. Like a Colby Covington, you ain't going to see good entries like that. A Colby Covington has good cage, like wear you down, go from takedown to takedown, but not like explosive hard shots in. This guy's got that, but I mean the fighting style is exciting, but bro, get out of here with that dumb shit, bro. It's so boring. But yeah, you think Farias is gonna take the W, Skiller? Farias win. Dude, this is a near even fight though. Near even fight. Okay. A lot of people heavy picking Farias, so heavy picking Farias. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I don't know much about these guys. This by the way, I don't Oh, Skiller, The fight is starting soon. Yeah, sorry. I don't know if you. I can't tell who doesn't speak English and does. There's been a lot of Russian people, so I just typed it just to be safe. Apologize if you do speak English, but it's gonna be a pretty crazy one coming up. These guys got some decent records, and the thing is, Farias is having to completely readjust to a new opponent, which may be playing into the odds a little bit here. But both guys coming off wins, and both definitely veterans in LFA. But our boy Erick took a little bit of a break from LFA after losing his last bout, but was fighting out in Shota Brazil promotion. Showing Gilbert Melendez highlights. That to show their boy who's on the commentary. All right, let's see these Umar. Marab poll, because I can see the percentage. So we got 2/3 picking Umar, 1/3 picking Marab. That's fair. I want to pick Umar. Every part of me wants to believe that he saw Sean O'Malley hurt hurt Marab really bad to the body at the very end with those front kicks. Umar has fantastic front kicks, and I think that he is going to be able to keep up enough in the grappling, because that's probably what he's going to be training almost exclusively, I feel, for most of it. And just that gas tank. But I was not inspired by Umar's Corey Sandhagen his Corey Sandhagen performance. Felt it was a little bit of a worrying thing to see, because that wasn't a super high pace grappling match that they were putting on. I think Marab is going to push Umar a lot harder coming up, like when you get to the later rounds. But we'll see. Oh, RM. Hey, nah, bro. We're going to say a prayer for you. We're going to say a prayer for you, my dude. We got you, bro. This is... Wish I could show your shit on screen, but I guess it won't let me with the emojis. But yeah, RM, we're still going to hope for your boy here. I was watching the Visconde footage, and after seeing the two, I was really liking Erick a lot more, honestly. The builds, the reach disadvantage is not great, but I'm pretty sure Visconde is more of a submission on the ground threat anyway, from what I was reading through. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm watching this on UFC Fight Pass Erwan. I'm sorry, I don't got the links. I mean, there's some people that have come through. I mean, yeah, because I think Erwan, what was it? It wasn't meth streams that got shut down. What was it? It was what was it? Crack streamies? What, I don't remember which one it was that got canceled that everyone uses. That was like the most reliable, but there's other ones. You just gotta know what they are. Like the meth streams, the streamies, the crack streams. Like, just gotta figure out which one's the right one. But it's somewhere. I'm watching on Fight Pass though, my friend. Apologies. Appreciate you coming through though. If you can't find it, I at least got you on commentary. All right. Oh. Okay. They're really talking about, now they're talking about the guy who just did the post-fight interviews. Oh my gosh. Oh no, they're talking about one of the guys coming up. Yeah, but if you guys missed that last fight, our boy Josh Hokit went on a weird rant about trans people in bathrooms. Like, bro, we're watching MMA. Can we just not think about that shit for a bit? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Can't just watch some fights, bro. It's so crazy. But we're getting into our main event here soon. 3 a.m. will come through. Have more people come through for this short main card than with the Ryzen card I had recently. But that, I couldn't even get through that whole one. That one went deep into the night. least from where I'm at. They're still introducing our next bout, though. Coming up here soon. Let me see. What was the... oh, yeah. The other one I wanted us to talk about for UFC 311. Yuri. Jamal Hill. This is a big one coming up. People's main event, some call it. Yuri, Jamal Hill. Me personally, I have Yuri Prochazka. I'm sorry, but the way Jamal Hill lets himself get backed up nowadays, in my opinion, I think Yuri is going to be able to find it. And I think he's taken enough... oh, man, no, but he really hasn't taken that much time off since the Pereira knockout. It's only been like 6 months, 7 months maybe. And that was a bad knockout. And he took a lot of damage in the Rakic fight. I just hope he's not sparring really bad, like really hard, taking a lot of bad hits in camp, because it's going to be nasty if Jamal Hill lands a hard one on him, especially if it's a straight shot that turns the chin. But Yuri, I think he can do it. If he gets Jamal Hill pressed up against the cage, not pressed up against the cage, but caught against the cage, Yuri has such a good job of tying up the lead hands. And that's what I think, too. Jamal Hill likes to keep that lead hand out. And that's prime for Yuri to grab onto, in my opinion. I think Yuri does a really good job for guys who paw their hands out. But we'll see. We'll see. I think Jamal's very exposed to the body as well. I think Yuri's going to take advantage of that, too. I think the knees are going to play into it. I think the leg kicks are going to play into it. Don't forget, do not forget, Jamal Hill had to recover from a torn Achilles tendon to recover and come back. When he came back to, I think, the title shot against Pereira. Came straight back to the title shot after that, lost that fight. Yuri fought on that same card, destroyed Rakic, then came back not soon after to fight Pereira. I mean, I know we play into toughness, and sometimes toughness gets away from us when we are predicting fights, but Yuri's toughness is at such an insane level. Rakic looked amazing in that fight. Rakic versus Yuri, Rakic was looking so good. Like, it looks like his fundamentals were on such a good peak level, and then it just broke down over time from Yuri's insane pressure. And I could see that happening to Jamal Hill. Totally could see it happen. I could see Jamal Hill making a silly mistake too. He's done that before as well. Like if Jamal Hill ran through Glover, but Glover was able to land really well in that fight too. And I just don't think he's ready for a style like Yuri. I just don't. Very similar to like an old school Johnny Walker when he was way more wild, but Johnny Walker doesn't have that just instinctive technique that Yuri does, in my opinion. I really think Yuri's going to get it. Our first man coming out, though, Erick Farias. They're making him come out as the blue corner? Interesting. Are they? Let me see. Yeah, they're making him come out as the blue corner. Very interesting. Oh, this man trains out of ATOS. That's why those grappling clips look so insane. You know what? I do like me some ATOS Jiu-Jitsu. I know who I'm putting in. I'm putting him in Farias. We're picking Farias. He's been training. He's been the one that's been ready to come to this fight. We're going Farias, boys. Yeah. ATOS, man. And wait, is that who That's not Kenan Duarte in the corner. No, I'm being silly. That's not him. I don't think it is. But this submission game is going to be insane. I'm thinking Ari Farias is going to get the submission. Because I think Erick is going to want to play into that game a bit. We'll see, though. Because we've seen other guys on this card, like Altomare, who played into the grappling a little too much. It was a little too comfortable with their lax defense and then just got caught in that calf slicer. I could see I can see Visconde not getting caught that easily in the early round, like round 1, like Altomare did. I can see it happening in the later rounds, round 3, when they're a bit more tired and it gets a little too lax. I can see something like that happening. I'll see Farias just absolutely taking over as well. Doing a little praise to the sun before entering the octagon does Farias, or hexagon, the cage, whatever. Alright, here we go. Our next man making it to the octagon. Dude, the blonde ring girl that I got. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Erick Visconde making his way in. He's looking happy to be there. Both guys looking very, very in a good mood. Oh my god, I think I may have made the wrong pick, boys. Visconde also with Victor Henry in his corner. I didn't realize we had a couple people out of the same gym. I can see why they got him short notice. They just called that same gym. It's like, hey, you got a guy for our main event. Dang, dude. So it looks like what I was worried about is actually reversed, and Farias is the guy who maybe doesn't want to go to the ground. If this is the camp that Visconde is training out of. I don't know why. CM system, is that what it's called? Is that what Nascimento's gym is also called? X gym. X gym. So is this the one with Victor Henry, or is he just helping out? I want to see, because maybe it's the other one. Maybe Visconde is the one that is out of the gym that is Victor Henry's, because now I'm very curious. No. I'm super curious. What gym does Victor Henry train out of? I'm sorry to go on this like journey with y'all real quick, but like this guy, I love watching Victor Henry, so I'm very interested to know where he fights out. UWF USA. Who else is in this? Josh Barnett, Victor Henry. No one like necessarily crazy. Man, very interesting. Victor Henry just out here coaching for the hell of it. Maybe they came and visited the gym to come here to America. But wait, what's that gym? Yeah, because he fights out of California. Yeah, they probably just came through. And he was like, yeah, I'll coach. That's sick, man. What a life. All right, 28-year-old Erick Visconde fighting 35-year-old Erick Farias. 2.5-inch reach disadvantage for Visconde. Sorry I keep cracking my knuckles right into the mic. Keep not realizing I'm doing that, but I'm a bad knuckle popper. All right, got the lights down. Getting real sensual for this main event. Main event of the evening. Let me see. What do we got? What's our results for our Yuri Jamal Hill poll? And I'll start one more before we start. Let's see. All right, Yuri, out of the 4 votes, we got 3 people. Thinking Yuri got it. That's good enough sample size for me. Compared to the 95 that were here for sight. Oh my god, that's crazy. Alright, here we go. We're going to get our main event started here soon. Introducing Erick Farias right now. 2 KOs, 8 submissions out of his 14 fights. It's pretty damn good. 10 finishes out of 14. High finish rate. I'm thinking a submission either way. I can see it. Let's go. Die on my shield. Oh my gosh. Hey man. Visconde's got a chance. Visconde's got a chance. And dude, you should feel confident. If he's been training at Victor Henry's gym in preparation for this when he like came over, if that's what he's been doing, he's been getting good training. And he has a damn near exact same record as Erick Farias. 14-3, 4 KOs, 6 submissions. So if these things like, you know, cancel each other out, the grappling, and they stay standing, all right, Erick Visconde had a better history of, you know, getting the knockout. So we'll see. And if he tries to close distance, that shorter reach might actually help him get a little bit of a tighter hook in. But we'll see. Both guys got definitely same height. Like when the stats are accurate, you know what I'm saying? But we're getting started here for round 1 here soon. I'm not going to change my pick. I still got Farias, but a Visconde win would be big for you, RM. I'm hoping for it. Here we go. He's meant to have better hands, but if it hits Matt, can see Farias taking it. Yeah, RM. That's what I'm worried about. But I think Visconde knows that. I think he's going to have good takedown defense. We'll see. Southpaw orthodox. Visconde pawing at that lead hand. Switch it to orthodox now. Neither men throwing anything just yet. A lot of feints. A lot of feints from Farias. A lot of switch stances from Visconde so far. Back to southpaw. Farias kind of being at the outside of the cage, except in that position. No man still throwing. Just throwing a bunch of feints to see what the reactions are, but no reactions coming yet. No counters, no crowding the feints. Both guys kind of center in the cage now. Straight to the body lead hook by Visconde now. He lands that. Ooh, feinting the spinning back elbow, but Farias gets the eye poke. Oh, nope, don't want that. I want to restart it. All right, eye poke break real quick. Dang, right when Visconde, if that spinning elbow would have landed though. If it would have landed though. My boy Visconde was about to send that spinning elbow to the moon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he feinted the spinning elbow, and then Farias kind of raked him with his eye as he came back around. Oh, dang, immediately started back up. They didn't tell anyone. They were still playing the replay. It's fucking 4. Okay. I'll have to restart the clock, but Visconde landed a huge overhand at the start of the round. Insane. 345, 344. Outside leg kick by Visconde. Farias trying to crowd him, but not working. Ooh, good leg kick counter by Visconde as Farias tries to throw one. 335, 334. I'm going to start the clock back up here in a sec. Visconde running away with it, RM. Farias ducks under that and lands another big outside leg kick, does Visconde. Farias is going to have a hard time shooting takedowns if he keeps taking these. Okay. Visconde feinting the stance switch leg kicks on Farias. Ooh, Farias comes in with the lead hook. They tie up in the over-under. Farias fails the whizzer kick, and Visconde does a beautiful job keeping his hips back. And now he's got Farias in the over-under against the fence. Visconde trying to connect his hands and get an outside trip. Then tries the other side outside trip, and then gets taken down on the reversal by Visconde. Very nice counters by Visconde. Beautiful balance. RM, and your bet's looking good so far. And as they were falling, Farias tried to dive into the deep half, but Visconde just sprawled hard on him. Now they're in the half guard. Visconde using the overhook to keep him down and then posturing up. Landed a couple shots. Farias still trying to dig to the deep half, but then switches position into the dog fight and then goes back under the deep half. And then gets into the X guard. Now he's switching to the backside 50-50, bro. This A-toss now. Oh, but Visconde does a good job of peeling away the far leg, getting his knee out. His knee is not in the knee line, all right? He is still safe. Visconde is getting his leg out now. He kicks out. Farias shoots a takedown off that, though, and now Farias gets on top as Visconde tries to kick out of the leg lock. Very good scramble by Farias there. Visconde trying to switch to a triangle, but then Visconde goes double unders on the legs and gets to side control. Visconde goes to turtle to give his back. Farias gets one hook in, then he gets the other. Visconde tripods, then he stands up. Farias backpacking him now. Minute 40 left. Visconde trying to find where his corner is, then go to the fence. Walking over to his corner with Farias running his back, trying to get one hook around the neck, while Visconde's keeping the other one under his armpit, not letting him lock it up. Farias can still get a one-armed rear naked if Visconde isn't careful. Yeah, Farias just backpacking him, but not using... He's not leaning against the cage at all. He's just holding him up. Not using the cage to kind of take that weight off. Yeah, and there's still a minute 10 left. Farias could definitely still take this rear naked choke. But there's going to be a lot of energy used by Farias, especially when he got taken a lot of leg kicks. Okay. Still. Not even using the fence to lean on. Just holding the other arm so that the choke isn't completed. Uh-oh. Okay, so now he's let it go. Now he's controlling the Choking arm, throwing a couple elbows to the thigh. Still standing though. Farias with a body triangle standing now. That's going to be tough to keep standing up. You can see that his hips are scooting a little lower every time. Where Visconde stands straight up. Farias is having to hold himself up with his legs a lot more than if he were leaning over, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is technically more muscle used up by Farias if Visconde is standing straight up. Very nice. Okay, Farias throwing some shots behind him to Farias's head, and Visconde elbowing the thigh too. All right, round's over. Okay, good round for both guys. Okay, Visconde definitely having the advantage on the feet here. Definitely having the advantage on the feet. But Farias, that was nasty. The transitions from going from the single or the X guard to the 50-50, or excuse me, it was more of the reap, then into the backside 50-50. And instead of sitting back into it like Altomare did when he tried to kick out his knee, Visconde did a good job of keeping it extended and then scooting his knee out, so that way at least no back take or calf slicer could happen. And although he did that though, Farias did a really good job of transitioning to the double leg as Visconde was trying to stand back up. Like, that's what really did it there. But great leg lock defense by Visconde. Like, he did a good job of clearing all the hooks that were keeping wedges and keeping them there. That was really good. All right, we're getting round 2 started here. All right, round 2. Yeah, switch the round counter. Starting out orthodox. Visconde pushing Farias back to the fence. Farias misses a huge spinning back fist and almost pays for it. But Visconde just stalking him now with Farias against the fence. All right, Farias trying to move around. Visconde misses a lead hook. Farias circles back to the center. Trying to figure out how to set up that takedown probably. Not getting too close. Not getting into boxing range as Farias. Now he tries to go in. Hits a jab to the body off the feint. Both guys almost headbutt. Back to the center. Visconde feinting the rear hand from southpaw. Orthodox. Excuse me. Visconde in the southpaw. Farias trying to hit jabs to the body, cross to the body. Leaping lead hook by Visconde, followed by a rear hook. And again, Visconde saying, Farias, you're raking my eyes, bro. A lot of eye rakes. Big spinning elbow completely knocks out Farias. Huge spinning elbow. Dead cold. Dead cold. Oh my God. Massive spinning elbow landed by Farias. Massive spinning elbow. Oh my Lord. That was insane. My goodness gracious. Holy moly. Farias walks right into a massive spinning elbow by Visconde, and Farias falls straight onto his back looking at the ceiling, seeing stars. He went out cold. Oh my Lord, that spinning elbow was devastating. If that doesn't get you into the UFC, I don't know what does. Oh my goodness. Visconde with the absolutely devastating elbow. All right, let me ask y'all, UFC ready for Visconde? Dang, RM. Dang, RM. How much you bet on that, RM? How much you bet on that, RM? You gotta let me know what you just got there, son, because that was crazy. Oh my gosh, I gotta see this replay again. Jab feint into the spinning elbow right on the chin from the southpaw orthodox. Stepped into the orthodox step through. Absolutely delivered on the spinning elbow right to the chin. You cannot land it better than that. Oh my gosh. Farias was trying to go jab for jab with him, and he pulled his right hand back right when he did that. He did the classic mistake of coming out with his right hand as he was jabbing instead of keeping it here and keeping it chin tucked. It would have still hit here probably, but it wouldn't have knocked him out. Gotta keep that rear hand up. You gotta keep that rear hand up. That you don't send that rear hand flying until the jab has already come back. Alright? That's crazy. Man, absolutely insane spinning elbow by Visconde. I hope he speaks English because I would love to hear what he has to say about that. That was an absolutely devastating knockout. You're going to be seeing tons of clips of that on the Twitter feed tomorrow. 1.5K, baby. You backed Churchaev as well? Hold on, the Churchaev odds were underdog odds, weren't they? Oh, man, you got the Churchaev underdog pick? Did you? Yeah, look at you, bud. Dang, okay. Dang, okay. My boy RM over here getting that 1.5K off the Visconde win. Congrats to you, my man. Very nice, very nice. Oh, man. That was fire, guys. That was fire. Great fight. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Oh, goodness gracious. Are they going to let my man stay, or did they take him out of the octagon? Because he went out cold. They need to get him to concussion protocol ASAP. What is the doctor doing? Wait, oh no. Yeah, that's the doctor. What are you doing standing in the center, bro? Get out of the way. About to announce the winner of the fight. Man, my boy is still in the chair. Still in the chair sitting. That's crazy. He still hasn't recovered yet. Whew. Man, that is crazy, y'all. Insane. Beautiful win by Visconde. Dang, I was agreeing with you too. No, oh wait, on Tapology he was listed as a favorite. I guess where you found him he was a underdog, but Tapology, plenty of times where it's not accurate. So I don't even know why I'm saying that. But either way, happy days for sure. That's crazy, bro. Dang, I wish I didn't write Farias down. I didn't actually do picks for this because the cards changed so many times. But I should have kept to my gut and said Visconde. I should have kept to my gut. That was fun though. That was fun. Great fight. That first round was really dominant too, in terms of the groundwork by Farias. Like that was crazy, and Visconde showed great grappling defense. Man, both guys showing respect. Wow. And the ATOS coach showing Visconde a lot of respect too. Dang, they were going to give... I don't know if Farias walked out with a black belt, but it looked like he was planning on giving Farias a black belt if he won. I don't know what that was. Maybe Farias is a black belt. I'm probably being silly. But let's see what our boy has to say. Thanking all his people. Oh yeah. He's got his wedding ring on the necklace. This guy's a family man too. You gotta let the family man win. Yeah, Visconde just wanted to show that he was a complete fighter, showing that he had it everywhere. And honestly, I think he does. He needs to get it in the UFC. This man deserves it. Beautiful job by Visconde. Honestly. Well, guys, that was a really fun card. I appreciate everyone coming through the stream. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a sub, RM. I'm telling you, RM, the random picks of tonight, I didn't do any research, do not reflect my actual picking. I am very high percentage on my picks that I actually study. So check out my predictions on my Dern McKenzie, bro. Yeah, you right, bro. You too right. But yeah, definitely go check it out. I appreciate everyone coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and log off, rest my voice, get ready for Dern versus Hebos tomorrow.